Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good stretch. Important to do. Oi, 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 oi. Ah, that's better. Yes. Shake it off. Good. Ready, chat. We're ready. Are you? I hope you are. Yes. Good. So let's turn off the music. And the getting ready thing. Let's go. And we go into the game itself. Because the music doesn't really mix together, let's just say. There we go. And we continue where we left off. Now, there are some things I want to throw out. We're in Sector 2 right now. On the way home to Earth. And we were about to do something important. There is a mission over here, the wormhole mission. For which we need to do talk to the Roman scientists. We have 24 cycles to do so. I love that actually there's a... I just found out yesterday that you can actually see the timer on it right here. So I don't have to guess am I on time, am I not on time. Now, we do have... We can take up Terranium. We can go for the Lex and Baxial fighter, which with this symbol usually means you can choose what kind of reward you want. We have some Tritanium. We don't need a lot of it anymore. Deuterium. Oh, it did reset. Yesterday with the Deuterium storage, we have a storage compartment for Deuterium, which is normally added 500 above the base 1000. And we got the upgraded version where we get 250 more. So 7050 is correct. Yesterday, however, it showed 22,250, as if you had an extra storage capacity for it, which we don't. So that's interesting. I do think I want to set my people on the hull though, because I want to make sure my hull is full HP, because we're gonna need that soon. Energy-wise, we're pretty close to the edge. We have some dilithium, that's nice. Really, science is not going fast enough. I want to get some science as well. So what are our crews doing? At the moment, it seems like nothing. So, also need to think of the design of the ship. I have my phaser control room here. I was thinking about putting another one over here, so we left the space. How much would it cost to make? Phaser control room. We can afford that. We can afford it. It's going to be 6 power. We can't afford that right now. 5 people. We do have 5 people. I'm thinking about either phaser control room or getting ourselves more science. Because science we need over the course of the entire game. It's going to be 7 more power. I need them to get science. But then where do we put it? So one phaser control room here. I got my storage over here right now. I was thinking about making this science deck. We can unlock this deck here. It's going to also a lot more power, etc, etc. Can we actually afford the power? Is our warp core high enough level for that? Yeah, we can go up to the next level. So we can do that. We have the dilithium for it right now. Not tons of it, but we were fine. So let's mess around with that. That would be 32 per cycle. That's a lot, but it's doable, I think. If we then have this one repaired, then start putting our crew quarters over here, where I want them to be. I put a science over here. So let's just unlock this deck here first. What do we have left? 26, 29. That's probably not enough for a room. I think we need 70 for the phase control room, right? 80 for the phase control room. And also 20 tritanium. Versus 60 and 30 for the science. I want both. I think science at the moment is the most pressing. I want to put 2 science cabinets over here at some point. And probably 1, 2, 3 over there then. And we'll finish it up with a additional either hydroponics bay, or we could put also the fabrication system in there, where we can make the binaural gel packs, what it's called again. Of course we need to unlock it first. Yeah, the bio laboratory, which we do need. So yeah, we'll open up this, start building on our crew basically. Now what are we researching right now? Improved phaser fire rate. Yes, 15% better fire rate. That's important. Now, we could also go for disruptor control room. Fires a pulse, deals high damage to shields, but deals low damage to hull. He says room increase the energy threshold by 2 and weapon subsistence health by 20. Okay. And we can improve our torpedo launch bay to increase torpedo damage. It's kind of awesome, but don't really use it not much. Think about getting the shields better though. Better shields is pretty nice, so I might just go for these two. But I do need to make sure we got at some point or crew quarters. It's important too, and it's only cost 4. So I think we'll go crew quarters first, and then we'll go a lot into combat and just make sure we are ready for action there. Yeah, and then also I can start working on this. I can first have to take it all out. And that's, I think I'll leave the battery compartment there. Just to keep a small room over here. Because I do want to have a battery compartment somewhere. I'm probably going to put one over there at some point. We'll see. Not sure. I want to get my cargo concentrated on one deck. It's not going to be this deck. Now, it's a science. So I'm more in engineering, I believe. We can get... not here. Efficient design. That's construction cost. The cost down is pretty good. Cost down is good for the shuttles. Fastest flying is really good. Material recovery. Reconstruction buildings now returns all resources. As soon as I have that, I want to rebuild my ship and get things in the right place. That'll take a bit though. Because we have to get to tier 3, and the first thing in tier 3 we want is to get warp core efficiency to get more power out per deuterium. There's a 20% more energy per deuterium. We get there, we can do it again over here for another. It's not 20% by then, it's 1/6, 12.5%. No, that's 8. That's 1/8. 15.15, I believe, percent, which is still good, still good. And we can get more Bussard collectors as well, but that's all very far in the future. So with first combat, I think a phaser level 2, increase phaser damage by 10% is nice. Increase shield penetration phasers. We could go all phasers though. I do want to go for disruptor control room to get a few different options, but going full phase is kind of fun. Though it does mean we need to get this, which I mean we're getting not too far off. I need science, man. So we're going to focus on first getting our crew into crew quarters as soon as we got this one finished. And as soon as that one is ready, yeah, as soon as that one is ready, we will go for combat for a bit to get into the shields. I think the shields first. Increased energy threshold for the propulsion system in combat. Or we can get more energy in there, so we can actually maneuver better. That's kind of cool. Increased rewards after one combat is nice. Those are all little things are nice, but they're not needed. So yeah, first crew after one we finish now. Good talk. Good talk. And we need to do this within 24 cycles. We have the fuel, so I'll go for the freighter. Yeah, go for the freighter. They're an stand over salvage from a derelict vessel. One captain wants to use it to aid Atlaxian refugees, the other wants to sell it to fund their colony. Offers a share of the salvage if it help them. Let's see what we can do. Let's be a negotiator. We can side with the captain who prioritizes using stuff for refugees. We can side with the captain who wants to fund the colony and take your share. So just compromise using half the salvage for refugees. Yeah, I think we just go for compromise. It could also go completely wrong here. And it is. The Atlaxian captains refuse to compromise. Voyager's intervention is perceived as a threat. Escalating conflict, both ships are firing on us. Red alert. Oh wait, we're actually going to get in combat with Atlaxians? Okay. Yeah, sorry, Neelix.
What are your orders?
It was not the plan. Let's get their weapons. I didn't expect to have to attack Atlaxians.
Ability ready, Captain.
Out of range, wait for Tuvok. New orders, that's very interesting.
Down,
oh, they got instantly through my shield because magic nonsense. Great. Okay, yeah, can we get rid of that? I want to get my orders. Protect the front.
Defend the front, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, they got torpedoes in. I pressed the wrong button in the wrong order. We need also shields again. Orders. Protect. No. Can we now...
We've lost a
Actually,
subsystem, Captain.
I cannot even get the right thing. Can I just get rid of these bloody... There we go. We need to get our engines back online. And we need to make sure we protect our left side. So hopefully it will show the right side then.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Oh, not good. I don't have anything to attack here. I can't turn because I have no engines, so that's a problem.
Hull damage critical,
We're
Captain.
so dead. That was not the thing I was hoping to start with. Well then. That was lame. Why can they instantly destroy my shields? They do sometimes with shields and it goes down over time, okay, but in one go is not really cool. I refuse to restart here. I refuse. We're gonna go back to where we were. Reload save. Because holy shit. No. This was not cool. I will do the same action. We'll try to compromise again. But instantly getting murdered for it, I think is too much. That is just simply too much. I refuse. I refuse. We do the same thing, the compromise. We're good this time, for some reason. Cool. Instantly going through my shield is kinda lame. But that's why we need to make our shields better. We only have a thermal heat beam, so sure. I mean, that was just absolutely lame. We now have a good amount of stuff again. Can we do something in the ship? Let's see, this one, we did not repair it. Dang it. We did not repair it. That's a bit of lame. So, I think I put in science. Science first. We can't because that one is in the way. Actually, deconstruct that. Yep, dismantle. You're gonna move for a bit. While we have that, we have 3 teams. You know what? Let's get another phaser in. Get that in now. I'm curious. Can we get... What happens if we get another shield in? For a shield capacity of 40. And my shields themselves, can I upgrade them or some kind? Increase shield capacity of 4 to 60. Requires 2 binaural gel packs. Interesting. I could do an extra shield over there. It's interesting. But I think we do another laser. I'm curious what an extra laser control room will do. So, increase phase damage by 10%. Stacks. And if we take a phase control room here, it's 80. Each additional room increases 2 energy threshold, 50 weapons subsystem health, limited to 4. So we're gonna do 4 phaser rooms. That sounds like a challenge to me. 4 phase rooms. Although the point is that we kinda need the shields more. Because that got destroyed. So... it means I have to get rid of cargo. Because I do want the shields next to each other. That just seems the best to me. How much power do you require? 2 crew, 5 power. It's not too much. That's not too much. This is our cargo bay for the uranium. We want to get a cargo bay over here as well. I want to get rid of these emergency quarters. I want to fix that and get rid of all these. At the moment... I want to build here a biolab. Oh. This one. Biolaboratory. Which we can't build right now. We need science for that. I could build a phaser room here if I get some bit more stuff. I think we wait. I think we wait. Yes. I love to not wait, but we wait. We have 19 cycles. Let's go back. Let's see what the problems are for us. And the ship. The quarters are done. Good. And now we're going to get in and get another science laboratory. There. This one is offline. We can turn it on if we want to. Actually... it's gonna cost more the deuterium. I think not. Not yet. And also our torpedoes turned off. Life support has been done. Good. Improve phaser fire rate, that's also done. Good, good. So we got the phasers thing done. Is that... oh, this combat. There. So our phasers are now already better. Now let's get our regenerative... No, actually rotation, I think, right? Want both of these first. Let's get hull reinforcements. Yeah, hull reinforcement first. And then we go to shield as soon as we get things ready. Set up the core. Level 2. Go. And then we, let's see, what do we get empty first? Let's just start emptying from right to left. No life support, hello? There. Life supported. That's gonna be done. Now we've got 40 people without rooms. They're gonna be filled in the room soon. Reach being done. Now we got the power. Gonna turn this one on again. And turn my torpedoes on again, because that could be useful in combat. Like to live. Power is good. Yeah, I do want to repair this. Will not be too expensive actually. I just, yeah, leave it there. Good, yes. Let's talk to the scientist. Rollside Captain, Amor standing by. Let's give it a try. Energize. We're trying to teleport a guy through a wormhole towards our ship. Hope materializes. Against all odds, the transporter beam pierces the micro wormhole, bringing the Telek Amor aboard. The imposter has become reality. This breakthrough could open a way home. This is quite a breakthrough. I thought we lost you. A phase variance in the radiation stream had me worried. Lieutenant, begin the evacuation. I suggest we delay, Captain. I noticed some inconsistencies in our database, and this phase variance confirms my suspicions. Captain Amor, what year is it? Year? It's 2351. But this is 2371. What Robin guessed is a person from the past. That wormhole is a rift not just in space, but also in time. Yeah, I know this here. I know this episode. We're so close. I'm afraid we're left with our original quest. In 20 years, would you relay your message to Starfleet? I will. If you should find a way back in my lifetime, I would welcome a message from you. You'll hear from us, because we will get back. Energize. Send him back. Captain, I think it might not be possible. Our guest has become entangled with the wormhole on a quantum level. Beaming him back could... Might? Could? Our pains wears thin, Captain. Can we compensate? Compensate. The word. Theoretically, but it's risky. Very. I don't care. I insist you send me back. Let's see. We have 40% here. 20 to 40. 30, 35. So we're at 60 here. 65. 65. Okay. So we can focus on Moloch field to the wormhole or resynchronize Amor's quantum signature. Let's go with the signature. We're going to use Doctor. Doctor, resynchronize Amor's quantum signature and don't tell me it can't be done. Of course it can, and it has. Bravo me! Yes, the Doctor is amazing. Success. Look, Captain, the transport parameters are improved, but it doesn't mean it's safe. The risk of catastrophic failure is still high. You really want to go through with this? My return is imperative. I must be sent back, regardless of the personal cost. Go through with the transport. Send him home. There's a life waiting for him. We don't want to rob him of that. Execute transport. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Energizing. The signal pattern is wavering. Compensating. Without effect. Phase variance errors accumulated. Transporter stream integrity failed. Captain Amor molecular cohesion was not maintained. Irretrievable. We're so close. And our life is lost. And the hope we had just slipped away. Captain, I didn't want to mention this in the presence of Captain Amor, but the Federation database stated he died in 2367, 4 years ago. 16 years. He could have had 16 more years of life. A needless tragic loss. Jayway to crew, Captain Amor did not survive transport, and with him the message that was delivered to families back home. It's a profound setback, a bitter loss, but we cannot afford to lose hope. We'll find another way to reach them. Jamie out. Helm, return to our old course. Successful still. They still count successful. Also, XP of Jamie is weird to me. Yeah. They still counted successful, I guess. I wouldn't call it that, but you know. Yeah, they do. Let's grab the uranium here. We have fuel. We do have fuel. We have food. Could use some of both. The site laboratory ready. Yes. Good. That means you can clear that. As soon as these are done, I can actually start removing these two. And start making things in here. We do need a lot more uranium. And I mean a lot more. But that's 4 decks ready, man. That's 4 out of 7. I know it's not a Borg designation. And we got some extra stuff. We still have enough? We still have enough. Good. We are researching the hull reinforcement right now. I should have gone with the crew. That was dumb. I should have done crew quarters. I didn't. I went for hull reinforcement, which is dumb. I repeat after me. Asmo, you're dumb. Crew. That's the first thing, because now we have 40 people without a home. Oh well. Fix that and fix that. I think we have enough cargo space to carry all that. And carry hopefully this. Let's see. Mass of the debris field. It doesn't make sense that anyone would leave this many salvageable resources floating around, so we should investigate. Be cautious. You get debris aboard. Have a shuttle perform close-range scans before salvaging operations. A good chance of success here, and not the highest chance of high risk. So let's send this shuttle. Was going the wrong way there for a sec. I'll take the food. I'll take the food. Yeah, we can go for another 10 cycles without refueling. We'd have to be careful. Captain, I'm detecting a growing sense of restlessness among the crew. It's time to move forward. Okay, that's fine. That is completely fine. Anything I can make them do or build or rebuild at the moment? No. At the moment, no. We got the science laboratory here. I think I want to put Kim in here. Yeah, put Kim in this one. Heroes. Kim. Actually, we can have more than one of them. Yeah, there. Go to this laboratory. You look like you were... Why is Balana not in their post? Balana, get on your post. Neelix is in mess hall. Tom Paris has nothing to do. Let's get Tom Paris somewhere. Actually, why not do science as well? He can do it, right? Oh, you can't put Tom in here. Doesn't Tom have science in his skill? Apparently not. Tom. Let's see. We could put him here. So let's see what he has. Tom is engineering right there. Engineering, medical. We could see if the medical's already the doctor. Don't know where to put Tom. I don't know. He's gonna be wherever he is. Yeah. He's gonna stay there. Cass could do this too, right? Cass could do this too. Could Tom be here? Tom cannot be here. I mean, don't know what the efficiency is, so I'm just gonna put Cass in this in science. I think that's at the moment more important. To get more and faster science. Especially faster. Good. Well, that's being done. We need to get out of the system, so we need to do research the hydroponics bay to provide food. And to go to the caissons. This is about food. Standard team. Low yields. We're not desperate for it, but I could use a lot. Saying that there's not a lot of difference, so let's go for low risk. Low risk. And we leave. Yes. And we go instantly for... I mean... Should have gone for fuel. Should have gone for fuel. I've got some extra rooms. Room cleared. Let's fix the battery compartment. Am I going to keep that there? Well, for true titanium and true uranium, that's fine. That is fine. Not worth the hassle of not doing it. Yeah, you're fixed. Very good. There we go. And that's the battery compartment, never mind. Ah, that's the important one. Crew, yes. Give them crew quarters. Well, give them crew quarters as soon as we have it. 40. This one is ready. So we now actually store energy. The battery is right here. And at least we have something when the engine says we don't have enough, we can still fly on battery power. 900, that's fine. 188. Shuttles or tractor beam? Shuttles is simply better. Not bad. We have no fuel here, which is a problem. A big problem. Might have to turn some things off to get low beneath the threshold. We're only losing. We have 25 power we need to cut, just to get a little bit less expensive. Let's cut off this science. I mean, the torpedo launch bay is always good. Switch it off. 139. Aero shuttle bay. Turn it off. Actually, no, they want to get stuff from us. No. Switch it off. 131. Can I turn off? I mean, there's no one in sickbay right now. Switch it off. 24. 4 more power. The shuttle bay. Bam. And then we're low enough so we can actually lower the warp core output, and we're still good. That means we only lose 20 instead of 32. I'd love to grab all that, but I'm not going to. Let's go to the mission and then hopefully we can move on. Yeah, we can fly a little bit now since we now have the lower cost. Captain, reach your destination. Orders. Send a team towards the vessel. Now, what do we need to do? We have medical, we have engineering, and we have science. Engineering is Balana, mostly. Also science, kind of cool. Medical, that would be either Cass or Tom. I'm going for Cass, because she's pretty awesome. Also, she's level 4. I'd like to keep her leveling. Now we need some... I need to level up Chakotay a bit more, and he does have the skill. Or Tom Paris. Tom Paris doesn't really stand out in anything at the moment. So let's go Chakotay. He can do 2 out of 3 things. Yeah, Chakotay. Inside the radar shows signs of a massive explosion. No sign of the crew. Orders. There's no fuel here, so we'll take the science, I guess. Scan for life signs of the crew. Yes, do that for us. Scanner reveals a single faint life sign. The team beams the comatose survivor direct to sickbay. The rest of the case and crew has been fused with the wreckage. What happened here? Scan the ship's atmosphere. Or examine one of the dead caisson. The highest chance if you take Cass again. Or I have to take both Cass and Balana. But I don't have Balana ready for next. We can't use anything of this for Chakotay. It's kind of a... Chakotay could only be used here, which is, okay, not the best use, but sure. I think I'll still focus on Cass, because there's still a good chance to succeed, and then I have to go desperately for Balana. Also, we got some ads coming in. Ads coming in, yes. It says so, at least. Ads? Hello? There should be ads. I assume there's ads. But have some music. We're gonna wait for the ads. Let's see, everything is ready. Yep. We're good. That one back, and there. Cool. We shall wait the ads. So I don't want you to lose any content, to miss anything. So I'm gonna wait for everyone who's in the ad zone at the moment. So don't miss anything. Also gives me time to have a bit of rest. There they are. That's arrived. And the ads are gone. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. We've been waiting for you. And let's turn off the music. We will continue. So, I want to use Cass here. We have a good chance of succeeding, because I want to make sure Balana's ready for both these missions here, because that's probably what she has to do on her own twice. So, let's see if we're lucky with Cass. Yeah. And we are. A medical examination reveals no signs of conventional weapons or combat, suggesting the disaster originated within the ship. And a suggestion on how to find the origin of the explosion. Examine the ship's energy conduits. We get some fuel with that. I kinda need that. But there's a risk involved. Probably just injury, not death, but I'm gonna take it because there's fuel there and we really, really need that. And we get it. Nice. The conduit shows signs that the massive pre-explosion energy surge originated in an irradiated area behind the force field. Captain, a strange console inside this force field. It could be the origin of the explosion. The radiation is preventing us from coming any closer. How should we proceed? We got some science. We could do high risk. I'm not going to do high risk. I don't want to lose Balana. We could do modified tricorder and have guaranteed success. I'll take that over anything else, yes. I like to keep my crew alive. I scan the console from a distance. The analysis reveals trace of Federation technology within the console. The away team returns to Voyager with this shocking discovery. They stole our stuff. Now, by doing this secondary mission first, it does mean we're a bit late with the first mission. We already got warned, crew's getting a bit fatigued, so I have to be very careful about how long we stay here. It seems the Kazon tried to install Federation technology. We are unsure why. Not transported out to examine it. Not with those levels of nuclear radiation. We could create the subspace bubble or build an expander. One is quicker and riskier, the other safer but more resource intensive. So far I've always been going for the expander, because it's just safer, and I like to keep it safe. We won't risk lives, no matter how expensive it is. One expander. How on earth did the Kazon get their hands on Federation technology? The most probable explanation is that someone on our ship gave it to them. I don't like this. If technology changed hands, maybe it happened on this planet earlier. Who could have met them while we were on the surface? Ensign Seska was unaccounted for. Seska? I was picking mushrooms. The Kazons ambushed me. Quite. I suggest interviewing the Kazon survivor, Captain. Captain, this raises serious security concerns with my key personnel in critical areas. Is this about you getting passed over for Chief Engineer? Isn't it, Carrie? No, Taurus, it's about security. Convenient timing, Carrie. Almost like someone wanted to make the Maquis look like the perfect scapegoats. Enough. We'll determine the truth through proper investigation. Sickbay to Captain Janeway. It's a case on. His own blood cells are killing him. I need to perform a complete pyrocyte replacement to save him. Requesting authorization. Are we equipped for this procedure? I already run a crew compatibility analysis. I also noticed Seska never produced a blood sample. I had a childhood disease and I was warned never to donate blood. I already found enough comparable blood donors among the crew. We still require a blood sample for general medical purposes. I don't see the point in that in a doctor. Give it now, Seska. You will do it. And Seska, I order you to provide a blood sample. It's for your own good. And about the case on patient. Oh, we got we now have the Vidian surgical device. Never used that one before. Yes. I've always failed this one. Good news, Captain. The case is stable. Chances are high that he'll survive. Oh, that is amazing. Good. Let me know as soon as he wakes up. Let's proceed with building the expander. So we need to go back to the ship and go to the workshop and get the expander going. Workshop, yes. Expander. Will take 4 days. That's fine. Research is done. Crew quarters is not done. Oh, there. Because we didn't have enough science back then. Yeah. 11 cycles. I wish it was shorter, but it's fine. We got the deck cleared at least, so that's good. The deck is ready for them. The sickbay is offline. We don't need that to be offline. I like that my occasional guy's in there with an offline sickbay. It still works, but sometimes it just need to work. Oh wait, we can't do that. We're now running off the battery. No, we turn you off. Never mind. Never mind. I want to keep going on loads here in cost. So I like to grab that stuff, but I think we need to go to the sector. Let's see what's here. Here, we have some fuel. Let's go there. We could also go to the repair station. I should actually get some people on my hull. I forgot to do that. Morale is declining. Many are growing restless, concerned we are losing precious time on the journey home. It's urgent we resume a journey to earliest convenience. Prolong our stay any further may lead to more severe moral issues. Yeah, we're just here too long. We have to finish the mission and get the hell out. Beam things aboard. We'll see if it works. Close. People got injured. That's not good. If you turn on the sickbay, then that's kind of vital. Sickbay requires 7 power. We're now 3 over. I can turn off. How is storage doing? This one is for food. We can store 1,000 without this one. So actually, I could just disable this one. Could just remove it, right? Because I do want to remove that here anyway. So you know what? Dismantle that one. We still have 1 power too much. 1 power is exactly him. Basically, he's providing his own power. It's full power though, so it's kind of fine. And he gets 1 power as well, so I think it will actually be fine. But that's offline, that's offline. You are busy working on... Actually, no, you're not. Turn you off then. Ah, there we go. Power is good. Power is good again. I'm still going pretty economical. Let's grab some more fuel. Cargo bay dismantled. Good. We're getting close to getting our crew quarters, so that's nice. Making them all happier is a good thing. Ah, yes, there we go. Crew quarters done. Inspired workforce. Delicious meals is a really good bonus as well. I'll go delicious meals. I know I was going for combat, but I want to make sure we get that 3 morale per cycle for any kind of ration is amazing. Which I'll take. Actually, we can't. Never mind. I cannot. So that means combat. I cannot do it. Rotate shield frequencies. Let's go. And then we start building. Actual crew quarters. I want one here. I want a crew quarters here. And I want a crew quarters. We can't build that. We need 50. Okay. That's fine. I want the crew quarters here as well. That should help a lot. And then I want crew quarters over here. Yeah. And this will be a crew deck. Even though I was saying I wasn't going to do it because it's not smart. It's still not smart. 700? Oh, yeah, that would be amazing. That would finish our whole mission in one go. A Okay, we lose some hull. Still 600. Can I grab... Can I go above the 900 we wanted for the mission? Yeah, maybe. Oh, yes. Bam. Crew's happy. Nice. Ship event promises stand fulfilled. Nice. Very good. While that's being done, we got a lot of dilithium, which I love. Dilithium is also hard to get. We don't have enough stuff to build. Research is being done. We could see what we could get for repairs. By just getting them. We got some fuel now. We got enough fuel to actually go for the... We go here. We get the... Ooh, yeah, there we go. Crew quarters being built. Our power is... Oh, because crew quarters take power, of course. We're losing some power. 6 power. Let's see, we have 90 people. These are each 12 each. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I see 7 emergency quarters. 70 people are easily done. 9100. So we can easily get rid of one of them. That is a bit power cut. So let's actually I want to get rid of this one here. Yeah. That one. Dismantle that one. Get some resources back, get some power back. Not enough. That's already turned off. I also look at the workshop because we barely use that. Our torpedo launch base also offline. We can actually... We can go up one notch in power actually. We don't have to go this frugal. But I'd rather not. I want to keep as much as I can because I know we're gonna need it later. So we need uranium. You know what? If I remove 2 of these, that's gonna be 24 people who need a house. This one was free, so this one, a few more people will get homeless, but we get more resources and we get more power. Good. The 2 power I think is fine. Out of food. Oh, that is really bad. Okay, emergency rations. Let's make that premium rations. 53 per cycle, but they're gonna be less unhappy. We need to get food soon. Emergency quarters have been removed. Now we have enough. Yeah, we have enough to make another one. Crew quarters in. Can only make 1. Yeah, send a team and mine anything we can. Ooh, close. We got a few sick people. 4 sick people right now. I will have a look over here. Proto shield frequency, nice. That means also regenerative shielding as soon as we can afford it. They're all good actually. Self protocols, get more stuff. These are all 70, so... Is there any low tier I want to get? Trade offers are available longer, but no. Small battery compartment. I can't afford it either. Nope, we're gonna wait for science. Yeah, we're gonna wait for science. There's 18 people within a house. This will provide homings for 10 of them. So we need to install something else before we get this done. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Pay deuterium 300 to repair the hull for 50. I don't want to spend that much deuterium since we're now using it for food as well. Tritanium 50 for hull 100. I'll pay some tritanium. Yes. Good. We're full hull again. Perfect. Now sector. Let's go and see where we need to be exactly. Don't want to waste any extra time. We don't have any food in here, unfortunately. Actually, yes, we do. We go to the food plants. Just gonna replenish our food. And I do need to turn up the warp core now. I need to. Which does mean we can turn things on again. Don't want to waste the power as long as we have it. You can be turned on. Switch on. But also do this, don't see it better. And damage, the rest is seemingly good. If not enough to build more houses. Flora knowledge. Local fauna. Oh, biolab, hydroponics, larger. We have none of these. We can't even do this one. That's an unfortunate series of events. We're gonna dump morale for a bit. I don't like to, but it's what we need to do. Because we can't waste that much deuterium. We can't. Too much. So, minus 51 per cycle is gonna be really tough. But let's go quickly towards the mission. And hopefully can get somewhat fuel. Yeah, I know. It's getting close. Maybe we can get some morale here, or maybe some fuel. So for next time I will do the main mission first, and not leave and then do the secondary. Maybe that's the way. Captain, two Kazon Nistran raiders approaching. They're hailing us. Open the channel. Kazon vessel. I'm Catherine Janeway, captain of the Federation starship Voyager. I'm Kulla, first mage of the Kazon Nistran. What have you done to our ship? Respond to a distress call. By the time we arrived, there was only one survivor. I demand to speak to him. We better not refuse a demand of a Kazon Nistran mage, Captain. We should question the survivor first without outside influence. I demand to see my crewman immediately. I decline for now. I decline. I have to refuse. You can visit him later. That's unacceptable. No one opposed the first march of Kazon Nistran. We do. We'll take the damaged vessel with us. You have no right to interfere with our affairs. Keep your hands off our ship, or it will be considered an act of war, Captain. Do we keep the ship? I mean, I consider war with these guys anyway. We're gonna have war with them anyway. But do we want to fight over that ship? No, we keep the ship. Federation technology caused the explosion. Until we know more, I can't release the ship to you. Your technology makes you brave, Captain. But you have only one ship. There will be 4 Kazon vessels off your bow soon enough. I don't like bullies, I don't like threats, and I don't like you, Kulla. Getting you out. JW2 team, get ready to recover the console. Let's see, we want to get 2 Vulcan here, because we have a lot of fighting. I want Balana for her engineering skills, and she's used from 3 of the 4. That's great. Now I have fighting to do, and only Chakotay is the only one who can fight. Except, no, it's just him and Chakotay, so... Double firepower. He doesn't have any engineering, so engineering will completely reliant upon Balana. He might have used twice in a row, but fighting is the same way, so... Oh, and recommended is also survivalist, which Chakotay has. I always forget to look at these. Captain, we're back on the radar, but the bridge entrance is jammed shut. I'm positive it was open before. What a weird coincidence. We can get some uranium, which we need. But my crew health is kind of good as well. Since we don't need Balana here, I can use Balana here easily, for free. And get some crew happiness and some science. I'll take that. The door slides open smoothly, revealing the bridge beyond. The away team enters, alert. Captain, the bridge has been tampered with. How do we proceed? Survivalist. Investigate the room for any tracks. We can do that for... Ooh. There's 1 fuel. We need it really badly. And also... I forget the name always. Dilithium, yes. And a perfect success. I'll take it. Nice. A thorough search reveals that someone else has been here recently. They noticed a trap next to the force field and is armored. A trap? Okay. Whoever was on the bridge didn't want us to recover that console. Use expander to rotate the force field away from the console. Well, we got Balana especially for that. Oh man, this is the perfect team for this. Perfect team. The away team carefully rotates the force field. However, they discover the console is fused to its surroundings, making removal a challenge. It still got some uranium. The console's fused to its surroundings. Suggestions, Captain. Well, we got 2 guys with guns, and we got guns right here. Gives us tritanium as well. Disassemble the fused connection points. We're going to do that with Balana, who doesn't have the best chance. He ends up fatigued. cover only the essential parts, guarantee success with only science. I prefer to use phaser power, also chance for crit. Use phaser fire to sever the connection points, yes. A critical hit. I think it's the first crit of this whole run. The away team uses precise phaser burst to sever the fused connector points. The console is freed, though not much to look at. The team returns to Voyager with the console. Funny, I couldn't return it earlier, but that's a lot of rewards at level 5 on Tuvok. Perfect. Console recovered, Captain. It's indeed from Voyager. What was it supposed to be? Analyze the console. I don't know why you wouldn't analyze it. Of all things, it's a food replicator. Or at least it was trying to be. Oh, this time I almost failed this one. We take replicates for granted, but imagine what it means for a culture who doesn't have this technology. Or to us, if we lost them. We're struggling with food storage ourselves, just like the Kazon. Just get them a replicator, show them how it works. It could smooth things over with color. We need friends. No. Prime Directive. We can't interfere with the technological development of another culture. And it's awfully convenient you're suggesting we give away Federation technology, just like you were conveniently found in the cave with the Kazon. Loyalties. You're out of line, Carrie. I won't tolerate you questioning every Maquis loyalty. Dismissed. Correct, although he has a point. Captain, we have a chance to show goodwill. We could offer Color some food. It may not be replicators, but it could build some trust. We don't have the food for that, so no. We don't have the food. No point. I've been sorry for his people, but I have to think about my own crew. Send nothing. It's your decision, Captain. But remember that what we hold now may weigh heavy on us later. Regardless, we can't ignore the fact that someone on the ship provided them with technology. Chakotay, you won't like to hear this, but Seska's made herself suspicious. However, Carrie points a finger at her a little too much. Captain, I propose a full investigation, which would require I suspend my other duties. Approved, Lieutenant. Let's hope our Kazon patient wakes up soon. I need answers. So now we actually have the Kazon. And we have the console. We now know it's a food replicator. All things we didn't know before. With Tuvok currently unavailable, his duties as Chief of Security will be temporarily covered by Lieutenant Nunez. A no-nonsense military man. Lieutenant Nunez is always prepared for any contingency. He'll make sure every security protocol is strictly observed, leaving no room for error. Lieutenant Nunez was part of the original Starfleet crew aboard Voyager when it launched. His presence will ensure a seamless transition. Vigilance is non-negotiable. Yes, vigilance. Now we need fuel and food. At the moment, we're also losing morale. We need a lot of things. We need a lot of things. Now, we're not doing research at the moment. We do have it. And I do love to go for a combat regenerative shielding. Or any kind of combat. At the moment, we kind of need the hydroponics base. As they request we should do. So let's do that. Something we need. How's the ship doing itself? Power is high. I'd love to use less. We do have enough to make another crew quarters, so let's do that. Let's give them rooms to live in. Not there. That will be bad. There. Yes. Because this is supposed to be science eventually. That will give us... the last 8 will then have a house, so that we are slightly less unhappy. I don't have the rain to feed them more. Can I recoup well the 20 power? Nothing here. Let's just turn this off and turn you off. Don't need them right now. That's 29 power. Don't need you. What else don't we need at the moment? Sick bay is having no patience, so. Heck, no, there's no patience. Cool. We turned off. 119. Nice. We can now turn down the power. There we go. We waste even less deuterium. Deuterium. And we still feed them the stuff, don't we? Yeah, we still feed them the bad rations. The less good rations. So, not too bad. We lose a lot of morale, so I have to be careful about that. But the rest seems okay. I need to get food and I need to get fuel. But we'll not let the uranium here lay about. I'm so stupid. I'm so annoyed that I can't get it at all. I just don't have the materials for it. Send the mining team. Yes, and here's same. Then move to the next system. We got some stuff happening. This one's ready. Good. We got enough stuff to make another one. Do we take this battery component out? So we can make another crew quarters there? Or actually, crew quarters here could be good as well. I kind of like this to become the officer's mess though. So let's take this battery out. We're not out of power. It's just because because we removed this thing, it thought we were in a crisis. We're not. We're doing okay. Fuel lines are low. State of flux. Captain, I've completed my investigation. Doctor to Bridge. I've analyzed Enziseska's blood sample. No childhood disease could ever explain her genetic markers. Enziseska is a Cardassian, genetically altered to look Bajoran. This is crazy. Impossible. You want to believe Seska is a Cardassian agent who infiltrated the Maquis? Enziseska as being a Cardassian agent is as far-fetched as you might think. It's a common trick to use cosmetic alterations for infiltration. I was also a spy under your command. Thank you for bringing that up again. What are your findings? An unauthorized transmission was sent to the case a week ago. It originated in Lieutenant Carey's station. Also, I found an encrypted security code in the requisition file for replicated materials. That code, however, belongs to Enziseska. Incompetence or intent? Thank you, Lieutenant. Summarize all clues. Lieutenant Carey resents Lieutenant Torres' appointment as chief engineer. He may attempt to frame the Maquis as traitors by providing technology to the Kazon. True. Also, what the hell? Could you just not exist? Please be absolutely removed with a report. That is a spam. Actually, scam is that? That's a scam, yes. There we go. Scam sent. And close that and ban that guy forever. Be gone, Satan. I don't want you in my chat. Anyways. Yeah, we read that. It was Enziseska who was close to the Kazon inside that cave, providing a perfect opportunity for the transfer of materials. She readily suggested offering the Kazon a replicator, demonstrating a willingness to provide them with advanced technology. Furthermore, Enziseska is Cardassian, a Cardassian spy within the Maquis, to be exact. While conclusive, it does not help her credibility. Finally, both transmission from Carey Station and Enziseska's security code were easy finds. Was this a clumsy cover-up or deliberate setup? Ultimately, they both present evidence suggesting culpability. Decide to speak to Kazon survivor first. I never had this option. Have the option. I'd like to speak to our Kazon patient first. The patient is stable enough for questioning. Question the patient. I'm Captain Janeway. Respond to your distress call. I'm Kunitz of the Kazon Mistrim. So you saved me. It was a rather complicated procedure, but with my formidable medical skills, Yes, thank you, Doctor. We don't have much time. The explosion in your ship was caused by our technology. Who gave it to you? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't take me for a fool, Kunitz. I want to know the truth now. If I tell you, Kunitz will kill me. Command to tell the truth, he won't care. Offer protection for the mind melt. I'm offering... It is... We could use Tuvok again. Because Tuvok is insanely good. Offer protection. Let's not force his mind. That seems really awful. I hope this works. Consider this, Kunitz. Whether you assist us or not, your Maj will think you did. You're a dead man either way, but we can offer you protection. Success, yes. Fine, it was that woman, Seska or something. So it really was her. How unpleasant. I helped you, Captain. I'm dead if I walk out of here. Join our crew, sir. I could offer you a place on Voyager as part of our crew. I guess I got nowhere else to go. I'm in, Captain. We got a Kazon as a hero. Nice. Also, we got Ed starting any second now. Kunut. Now, get Seska to the bridge. This ends today. Today! I'm gonna wait for the ads, because it will happen. It will happen. And I'm not gonna let you miss any kind of content for that, so let's have some music. Enjoy it while the ads are running. and we'll be back in a sec. Ah yes, it's running. It's like, is it running? Yes, it is. And we shall await the ads, as we always do. This is just for the people who are on Twitch who are having ads. I don't want them to miss anything because they're not being monetized. Because that is lame. Well, that's cool looking. I never seen this before. Let's see. Apparently the Kelpies in Scotland. Falkirk. I never seen those before. And there's a picture of them. I never seen them before. It looks really cool, man. Just two horse heads coming out of the ground here. Apparently somewhere in Scotland, the Kelpies. Which are supposed to be horses from the water who try to lure people into the water to drown them and eat them. That's the story behind Kelpies. That's cool, man. That's really nice looking. I like that. Bit of culture, bit of culture. But let's return to the other culture, shall we? Yes, yes. That guy, no, not that one. This one, yeah, that one. Music, we go on, and we will continue. We now have a case on board. Get Seska on the bridge. This ends today. Bridge crew, attention. For weeks a traitor has been in our midst, actively conspiring with the Kazon. That stops today. Confront Seska, she's a traitor. And Seska, you are charged with treason. By transferring Federation technology to the Kazon, you violate the Prime Directive. No, it's Carrie. He's the one. He never trusted Maquis, and he's using this to frame us. And that's why she sent the message from his office. Tell her to the brig. You and your precious Starfleet principles. Grrr. I did what was necessary. Your actions left us stranded in Delta Quadrant. Color offered protection, and I made a decision. A decision that could have impacted the entire quadrant. You like resolve, Janeway. I don't. Computer Command XJL. The traitor among us. With a triumphant smirk, Seska activates her transporter, revealing her treachery as she escapes from the bridge. Janeway and the crew are left in shock. Very shocked. Very never seen this before. Never seen this happen. It's getting away. Override transport in progress or identify destination. Override. Stop transport. I can't, Captain. The security lockout is in place. Identify destination. What's the destination of Seska's transport? A Kazon vessel. It's getting ready to go to warp. Get ready to fight to stop Seska. I will not let them escape. Battle stations. Even with a superior technology, we're massively outnumbered, Captain. Fight. I will not let them escape. And I like a challenge, yes. We are better because we have now better phasers and we have better shields.
What are your orders, Captain?
Now hopefully they don't go straight through our shields this time. Hopefully. We do violence upon their weapons.
Attack the front, Captain.
Let's hope they don't instantly break through, because that would be awful.
Ready,
Activate. Yeah, they got straight through my shields in one go.
Shields down,
That's
Captain.
what it was. Yeah, that one. And we protect the front, yes.
Defend the front, Captain. Shields down,
Ooh,
Captain.
that's also not good. We're still going the right direction, though. We need to protect our left flank is more important right now. Let's see. We're still okay. Defensive protect our right flank.
Moving to defend the starboard side, Captain.
So turn our actual active shields on them.
Ability enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Their weapons are down.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Orders. We want to defend or nose in this case, yeah. So we keep our rear towards them, so defend or bow.
Shields down, Captain.
Yeah, I know. That's what it is. Orders, we start repairing our shield.
Shields down, Captain.
I know, that's what it is.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields
Fire.
destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. An enemy is surrendered, Captain.
Enemy surrendered, perfect. Orders. We're gonna attack their weapons as well.
Front, Captain. Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Attack the front. Let us turn. Okay, we have a hard time with our engine being shot.
Ability ready. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Neelix, do Neelix things. Okay, the weapons are out. We got them.
Ability ready.
We took a lot of damage for this one, but we got them. Most of our shield, though. Victory. We won. This was a rough fight. This was a rough fight. I get a good amount of stuff here. Report. The Gates and Raiders have been defeated, but Seska escaped with Kulla. It's probable Seska and Kulla will seek vengeance. I recommend we prepare ourselves. We got the number. Lieutenant, we're ready for them. Captain, thank you for your faith in me throughout this whole traitor affair. I realized my key comments were less than professional. For that, Lieutenant Torres, I sincerely apologize. And I understand why the captain appointed you chief engineer. You clearly deserve that share. Congratulations. I appreciate that, Lieutenant Carey. Truly. I'm pleased to see you both moving forward. I'll leave you to it. I suspect our chief engineer and the new assistant chief have a lot to discuss. I'm honest, Captain. I'm going to be counting on you, Carey. I'm not up to date on all the latest Starfleet protocols. You're probably more familiar with the quirks of his warp engine than I am right now. I hope I can depend on you. I assure you, Lieutenant, you'll never get less than my best. We got now 2 more people aboard, which is awesome. I want to travel now. I'm not sure how our fuel is and stuff. I'm gonna stay here and just gonna have a look around the ship. Our food is low. We do have enough to determine to move around. Let's see. Our power is high enough. We're still feeding people the wrong stuff. I do want to make sure we got someone on our deflector. That is probably going to be the new guy. Neelix is... Why does Neelix state that he's in the mess hall? Tomper is not... Actually, Tomper is nothing to do. Minus 0 damage per cycle. That's not going to help. Minus 1 damage per cycle. That's great. You're going to be there. But Tomper can do that. That's good to know. This is... Okay, my zoom is a bit off. There we go. Can I put someone on the bridge? No. I can have a... I can recruit a raider ally. Requires... fuel per cycle, that's a lot of fuel. But then we can get the Maquis Raider ally. Maybe someday. Not now. Not now. Not now. So that's being done. Reese is being done. This one is damaged. That's that repair and sick bay. We did get some damage on the ship. Not a lot though. Power-wise, I could turn on the aero shuttle. Since I mean, when the sick bay comes back online, we have the power for that. So that as well. So repairs are being activated. I think it's time for the next sector then. Yeah, we're still just above 3,000. I want to keep it above 3,000. Oh, the mess hall is offline. Switch that on. We can't. Why not? Because the life support is offline. Switch that on. There's our power. And I'm actually going to give them proper food. Yeah, I want to stay above the 3,000 if possible, because there's a bonus you get there. If you look at this, the morale here. Morale, plus 10% on all hero attribute abilities, which is insane. Minus 20% less time for building, upgrading, repairs, and researching. That's insane. And 20% less ability cooldown in combat. So we get everything better on the heroes. So I'd love to keep that up. Yeah, we can fix the rest. So we're gonna waste a little bit of deuterium here. But hoping next sec we can find the right place. Moving on. Now the guys don't hate us and want to kill us. And they're coming for us. Definitely.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. The crew's persistent capacity for adaptation.
I'm gonna skip this one because we've seen it already a few times. We got the homesickness should be dealt with. Yeah, that is now gone, right? Homesick is -7, will go away, but it's not a permanent debuff. We now actually have a positive morale. We need to get fuel though. Stealthography is turned off. What? Oh, it's being repaired. Ah, yes. That's 4 cycles we have to waste for that. We got 200 deuterium there. And morale's going up. We're using the least amount of fuel possible. Well, we'll let it all repaired. Let's go for the main mission. Yeah, we can. Let's go for the main mission, because I don't want to get any kind of homesickness yet at the moment. Dismantled enemy... the department. I do want to get another crew quarters in. That's the whole plan of this. So now I've got a whole crew deck here. And that means that everyone will have a room. I mean, we already have a room for everyone, it seems. But it's also emergency rooms. We want to get rid of emergency quarters, yes. So we do want to build that. Check. Yes, check. Sick bay has been fixed. Ready. It's offline right now. We do have some sick people, so I want to activate it. That's going to be 7 power. Which I am not going to steal. I want to put engineering higher up. But first we need to get food and we need to get ourselves more fuel. Stealth cartography is active. Nice. And we've got the research done. Also nice. Let's see. Got linked beams. Oh, link beaming, yes. We don't have this research yet. I'd like to get a better deflector, because soon we're going to get into damage reduction stuff. So I want to clean that to level 2. Also... I think regenerative shielding is really important here. To get our shields up and keep it up is kind of important. So shield recharge rate, when it gets shot down, we get it better. Because we will get shot down a lot here. It was pretty painful last time. There's nothing else we want first, right? Just so I don't forget anything important. We got hydroponics, I need to build that. Smart workforce. Pretty amazing if I can get that going, but that will be next then, I guess. And then I want to build the batteries as well, because those are kind of nice to have. Although I think warp core efficiency is more important at the moment. We'll see. We'll see, but I will still first go with regenerative shielding, so our shields go up faster. I'm not really using torpedoes right now, so I'm not too worried about that. This is just fixed. 3 power. Now, at the moment, we do have this cargo bay here, which is storing, well, deuterium. We don't have much of it at the moment, so I don't need it. So, for now, we turn it off. We can only store 1,000. I hope we don't get a lot here. So, I'm going to turn on stealth cartography, so I can actually see what's happening in the system. Approach. Let's see what this is all about. Captain, the source appears to be a Federation beacon. Federation? Authenticate the signal. This code was not scheduled for implementation until stardate 48423, a month after we left Deep Space Nine. Starfleet be looking for us. No, that is nonsense. Curb optimism. False hope is a slippery slope, Ensign. Yes. Let's see what the beacon's about. Let's see, scan it from afar. Oh, we can also track to the beacon. Track to the beacon. Tractor beacon into visual range. Initiating tractor beam. Ah, that's not a beacon. That's violence. We're taking fire from inside the cloud. A case and radar is closing at 158 Mark 9. Battle stations. Evade maneuvers. Return fire. We still have got a lot of power. Still ahead of them.
What are your orders, Captain?
Orders. I want you to be violent against their weapons, of course.
The front, Captain.
Now our shields should be a little bit stronger. 67 each. Our hull is not repaired yet. We need to make sure we fix that. Active shielding. Okay. Orders. I want to protect our front.
Ability ready, Captain.
Yes, fire, Mr. Tuvok, fire. Defend the front for now. I want the shields back. It's Nedex. Give them a speech. Tell them about good food.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Orders. Aggressive. Weapons again.
The front, Captain.
Mr. Kim, Mr. Tuvok.
Destroyed, Captain.
Go. Weapons destroyed. Perfect. And victory is ours. We didn't take any damage there. Nice. Uranium, food and morale. All good stuff. Hull breach on deck 4. The swirling gas of the cloud offer little warning as the caisson vessel emerged from the haze, ramming a shuttle directly into Voyager's hull. Sparks fly, alarms blare, and the bridge crew is thrown to chaos. Through the ruptured hull, caisson warriors stream aboard, their motives unclear. Is this a desperate attempt to cripple Voyager, or do they have some more sinister objective? I think they're trying to steal everything they can. Caisson, Captain, the caisson will continuously matching our shield frequency. They know our access codes. You're targeting our transporter modules. They took one when they boarded the ship. They're hailing us. Ah, Janeway. I hope you enjoyed a little reunion. Gala. The transporter module you stole was designated for Voyager. It's useless to you. Oh, is that so? Hello there. Remember me? I might look a little different. Seska? I'm in the process of restoring my Cardassian physiology. Yes, Chakotay. I was spying on your precious McKee the whole time. Surprised? You should have guessed sooner. You were always so predictable. It's a relief to finally shed that pathetic Bajoran disguise. Anyway, Janeway, I see your crew and ship are still in one piece. Despite your incompetence, impressive. Stay calm and greet her. It's good to see you too, Seska. I'd love to stay and chat, but duty calls. Goodbye. Deck 4's hull integrity is critical. The caisson shuttle has to go now. 65% for dislodging. We don't have a shuttle bay. Link beaming, 100%. Transport out piece by piece. Yes. Link's beaming. Use link beam to beam the shuttle out piece by piece. The shuttle's been successfully beamed out, Captain. Now we can focus on color. Do we have a lead? The sector's teeming with phenomena that interfere with our sensors. We're blind. Forgive me, Captain, but is going after color the wise course of action? All they've stolen is a small computer component. The capabilities of this small computer component extends beyond simple transport. Its potential as a weapon poses a significant threat to the sector. I know, Seska. The module's just bait. She wants us. And we're blind. We go off the module. They want to ambush us? Then we'll turn the tables. We have to prepare ourselves for a dual threat, the caisson and this sector. We're the dark, so be ready for anything at all times. Long-range sensors are being jammed by these phenomena. We'll have to rely on short range. Scan for warp signatures, communication snippets, anything. All crew to your stations, yellow alert. Now we can finally scan things again. There's our fuel and our food. Well, it will become food. We got also a message there, I see that. How to go to the most efficient route? What is this? A trading station. Okay. We don't really have something we want to trade away though. So I'm kind of like, yeah. We don't have space for more titanium. We're actually good with titanium. The rain would be nice, not important. We want to get food most importantly. So let's grab that. Also, we're getting food somehow. Oh yeah, by the way. We got something over here in the bridge. Captain, if you have a moment, our supply of bioneural gel packs is infinite. Building a dedicated biolaboratory on board would allow us to synthesize new binaural gel packs. They're required for repairing our life support systems, and they're also fundamental components for construction and upgrading many of our internal ship rooms and modules. Establishing this lab would grant us unparalleled self-sufficiency and ensure Voyager can maintain and improve itself for the duration of our journey home. I want to build that, indeed. But first, I want to... let's see, how many... This one is still building. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 50 people at the moment. Can live in there. I do want to break this one apart. And I will. Dismantle that. And dismantle that as well. Not yet. We dismantled one. So we've got space to work with. Actually, this one is not too important, is it? Not this one. No, we need to dismantle this one. This one can be on for now. So get the space I need. Is it correct? Is that correct? Need to think about this one. I hear the message. Actually, let's do the message. So we're done with that. Maneuvers. Captain, defensive offensive capabilities have reached optimal parameters. Voyager is now better prepared. Understood, Lieutenant. Perhaps it's time we move on then. So it doesn't say we actually move on. No, it doesn't. So what I want to do, I want to get this science laboratory eventually over here. I was thinking about making another phaser control room over here. So that means I have a 2 slot here, which I can just keep as emergency quarters for now. Eventually I want to get rid of all the emergency quarters there though. Our science at the moment is being the shielding, which we need. I'm not gonna compromise on that. I do want to put in a hydroponics base somewhere, but actually here may be good. I mean, yes, it's actually this could be your phase control room. It's exactly 4, perfectly fit. And then I could put a hydroponics bay here. If 1, 2, 3 for here, and 1, 2, 3. That's good. I can build that. Hydroponics, yes. At least 1. Put it there. And I want to get rid of those 2. Put my science laboratory eventually over here when we have the rebuilding thing. That's nice. Can't put up the power at the moment. We don't have torpedoes because power... We need 6 energy for that. And I don't see a thing I can just turn off for now. And we're building this, so as soon as the quarters for these guys. Sick bay is offline. We need to fix that. That's gonna be 7 power as well. 7 power from somewhere. I do have this cargo bay already turned off, which actually my primary cargo bay. I should turn that one on. That's the important one. And this one is the radium, right? Yeah. This one can be turned off for now. I'd like to have this one turned on if I can. You know what? I just simply will. Switch it on, because that's our good cargo bay, upgraded one. This one is for fuel. I'm gonna keep that there. I'm kind of tempted to throw this one out. But deconstructing buildings is kind of inefficient as long as we don't have the engineering tier 3 material recovery over here. Returns all resource. I want that one, but that means I need to have tier 3 research, which is probably simply going to be our next research for this one, right? Or I could do officers' quarters here. It also gives us delicious meals 1, which is kind of nice. So I might go for tier 2 first here. So we can get our officers' quarters, we can get our delicious meals, the most important one of the 2. And maybe even sick bay level 2. Maybe. We'll see. First, finish the research we're doing on our shields. Yeah. Yeah, so I'll leave it as is for now. This will have to do. Means we need fuel. Let's restock. Quads removed. Nice. This hydroponics bay. I could do another hydroponics bay. Actually, I know he's gonna make 50 food over 10 cycles, so I'm pretty sure we need 2 of them anyway. Which we can't do because we don't have the materials. Check. Use a torpedo to salvage this, or a shuttle. Shuttle's the best chance. So let's see, can we turn on the shuttle bay somehow? Actually, I could cheat it a bit. You see, we can do this. We can then turn on our shuttle bay. Then we go to system. We click that thing because no cycle is busy right now, and this is a good chance. There we go. And then I go into the ship. Turn this thing off. Cheating, I know. And we turn this one down again. And we have not used anything. It was free. That's not how it's supposed to work, Asmo. I know. But it works. It works. I recommend building like 2 shield generator rooms if having trouble in fights. I think that's a good choice. Yeah, I agree. I want that. But then I need to get rid of this cargo bay. You know what? Screw it. We now have some kind of fuel. I'll turn on the double power, so actually can put people in houses. This cargo bay, I'm just gonna take it out. Yeah, I'm done with this cargo bay. This cargo bay goes, and indeed we put another shield generator in. And this one is a cargo bay. This is going to be cargo bay anyway. We don't have the uranium. We don't have the uranium. No uranium. We're about to grab that. Workshop, we can turn it on. Shield generator level 2, we don't have that yet. Disruptor post, we don't have that. So we need to get our workshop on. Workshop. I mean, I have the power right now, so I decided to. And we need to turn this one on so we can cure these patients. The rest, oh, this one is turned off. We can turn it on. Might at some point get actually a trade. Maybe. There. 65 per cycle though. It's expensive as hell for fuel. Let's grab it. Ooh, that's unlucky. Get actually 0 is even more unlucky. Science. I'm gonna grab everything in order. Hydroponics bay. Cargo bay is done. What would a shield room cost me? We can't just metaphasic. Just shield. We can just build that. Yes. Might have even go to 3. Can I? I don't think I have unlocked the batteries, right? No, we have no batteries unlocked, but I'd like to put some batteries there then. I have not even looked at these guys. A well-hidden science station. Ask for an exchange of scientific knowledge. Or get some scientists on the crew. I mean, I have 35 people on the crew. We're good with the crew. So let's get some knowledge. Knowledge. Science. Good. We're doing science already, so that's fine. What's in these? Fuel. Food. Tritium. Titanium, sorry. I think we go for food first. Yeah. Get the food. Get these stocks up. A shield generator, hydroponic base, good. Power is still good. Yeah, we're still doing well. So, shield generator capacity of 4 to 60. Now, what do we get for provide a ship for deflector shields? Shield capacity by 40. So we got now a 80 shield capacity. Above the 25, I think you get as base. So that should help. Do that guy. Ah, Kunut, yes. He has nothing to do. There, you can protect our shield. Protect the ship. And then we need uranium. Yeah, we need uranium to build things. This one is done though. Hydroponics, let's go. And we got the ads. Ads in progress. Let's go. Let's have some music while the ads are running. Enjoy the music. I also want to get myself a secondary phaser room. And then probably upgrade him as well. But that will take a bit of time. We're back. Welcome back, guys. The ads are gone. The ads have receded. Hope you enjoyed the music. Now, let's continue the mission, shall we? So, we got all this going on. We're using a lot of fuel right now. I don't have the food right now. We're gonna get that. We're gonna get that. Regenerative shielding. There we go. Let's see. That means I want to go into delicious meals. So let's get tier 2 installed. Yes, delicious meals. And officers' quarters. Yes, I want both these. And emergency quarters. I want the crew quarters too, because that allows me to get a lot more people in there. And morale up. That'd be really, really nice. At tier 3, you get so many good things, man. Crew quarters level 2 is insane. I do want to get my holodeck working as well. Can I actually get... I think we're close to... We need one more life support for that. So one person in sickbay. That's okay. We got no food. We're getting food in. I think we put another hydroponics in here, don't we? But then we need the radium. The radium, a big problem. We can send a... No, we can crossbreed the plants in our hydroponics bay with local flora. I mean, they're basically the same risk factor. So, crossbreed them. I like crossbreeding. It's actually my field of study. Got some food. I think we grab some more food, but we will put a ship on eating food. Normal food rations, thank you. Still 3,500 morale, so that's decent. Our hull is a little bit damaged. Let's put one of our field... Oh, we don't have uranium, but... Let's put these guys on hull repair. And we need to get the uranium. Fuel first. The uranium fuel. Food, uranium. Yeah, that's the order. Bussard collectors. I mean, that's what they're for. Well, that was unlucky. At least we got some, but that's more how we need to fix with the uranium. Receiving a hail from an unidentified vessel requesting assistance. Risk inviting them aboard to offer actual stellar cartography. It's a risk though, but you know, let's be friendly. That's 64 uranium. Yes, you can bribe me. Bribe me. Yeah, successful. Never punished. 64 is a lot, man. 64 is a lot. Means we can now build something. I should do that instantly. This will be another hydroponics bay. Because at the moment we're making 50 per 10. Which is not a lot, but it does add up. And we're wasting 33 per cycle. So we're basically making 5 per cycle. That's what we're making here. So soon we'll be making 10 per cycle. It's not going to make up for the 33 we're missing, but it is at least mitigating the problems. Sorry. A bit burpy, my apologies. Research being done. That's being done. Can I fix this? I cannot fix this now. I was hoping to fix it maybe without having... I mean, we do need air in there, of course, else the crew will die. Yeah, that's a thing. Crew dies. There's ambush and thoroughly scan debris. So this is a debris field sensor indicating that this debris field consists of starships that have very recently been destroyed. Pretty high chance with the shuttle again. Maybe from the estimated shuttles. Maybe they're actually really good. Now that's a good amount. We do have 70. We can get more. I don't want to trade at the moment, so let's get some food. We need to keep that up. And uranium. Crew tier 2, yes, let's go. That means officers' quarters. I don't want emergency quarters, I want officers' quarters. We need 70 signs for that, so we need to save up a bit. And I'll put officers' quarters right there. I'm not even sure how many officers we have. Let's see, this is the best result. And risk-wise... Wreckage of a small vessel, heavily damaged, emitting radiation, about to explode. Stabilize the ship. Engineering office is level 1. I need to upgrade my engineering office. I think we can do this though. It's a relatively okay. It's perfectly fine. Nice. And suddenly we have a lot more uranium to work with. What do we build next? I think we take this one apart. Yes, we take that one apart. Is that correct? Yeah, that's correct. Dismantle that. And how much for another phaser control room? We need a construction team for that. We don't have anyone available at the moment. They're all doing things. One is repairing my hull at the moment, so that's fine. So yeah, in one cycle we have that team. We can store up to 100. Okay, that's not the best choice. But since we can. Yeah. What is building? We need offensive phaser control room. Bam. There we go. 159 power. Power, how much do you require actually? 6. Let's turn this one on so we know what power we actually have to work with. That's fine. That's fine. I need to actually make some torpedoes myself. I don't have the ability to make them yet. No. Not yet, so we need to research that. We have 12 people without a house, which we're gonna fix whenever... that's crew quarters. We want officer quarters. Whenever we have the signs for this. So there's some people without a house for a bit. They'll be sad. It's what it is. Having food right now. The term is going well. We can store more, so I'd love to. Emergency quarters have been removed. Give some uranium. Very nice. That's actually the crew we needed to... Oh no, it's already building. It's already building. You know what? Get some more hull repair. I want this hull up. Let's see. We can do a rich asteroid field containing very rich minerals. One of the scientists suggests using a new experimental mining technique, which has the potential for a much higher yield, but there's a chance it could destroy the asteroid. I mean, sure. No, that doesn't... That's okay. Only 4 people got injured. Only 4. I do want to grab all the uranium here, do I? Yes, I do. I do. Food as well. Another phaser control room ready. 171 in power. How much for an upgrade or engineering here? 160 and 30. That's going to be expensive. We're getting close with the lithium. I'm going to save up for that slowly. Let's see. Experimental mining. Of course we do. Higher yields. Yeah, there we go. And then we go for food, fuel, and out of here. Safe distance or risking finding them on board? Let's do safe distance. We have 2 of them if need be. We're not desperate for titanium at the moment. We can hunt the creatures, analyze the creature. We need a biolab. We don't have that. Hunt them. See if we can hunt. A little bit. A little bit of food. I'll take the fuel, because we need that. And the rest we'll leave here. Got a trade offer as well. Let's see, 65, so almost to 70 we need. We detected a massive deuterium levels in the atmosphere of this Class J gas giant. Atmospheric conditions are harsh, but the phenomenal potential fuel yield is exceptional. Bussard Collect is right. That's the best option. So what the fall? A little bit of hull damage, unfortunately. We're getting close to full hull, though. Getting close to full hull. I will grab the food. It's here. It's right next to us. Let's see. Distress signal from a small vessel. The life support is fading and won't last much longer. Technical instructions or inviting them aboard. This is plenty of food. If we don't get that, that's less good. And we move to the next place. We need to go here for the secondary mission. I should have actually aimed for that one. I didn't. Formally asked about shore leave. 20 crew, 10 crew. We lose some crew then, for shore leave. You know, with all the relentless stress of the journey, a little break from the duties is about absolutely vital for keeping everyone's spirits up and the heads clear. I can't do 20, because we're using 20 right now. So, at the moment I'll do 10. It gets a bit more morale. Yes, also we got in ambush. Now, our power is insane. We got new shields, we got extra phasers, destroy them.
Captain?
Also, the Vidians, again, what? We're not gonna give you organs, mate.
Moving to attack the front, Captain.
It's not going to happen. Now, are they gonna hit my shields and go through it in one go again, I wonder? They're now a lot stronger. We're 150 shield, but first we're at 65.
Ability ready, Captain.
Activate. Tuvok, wake up. I hate that this cooldown only starts when he can hit anything. Regenerative? Oh, regenerative is insane. Look at it. Look at the shield going up again. Basically full shield again.
Ability ready, Captain.
I love that extra shield and the regenerative and everything. Our shield is now insane.
Enemy shields
You know
destroyed,
their stuff is destroyed. Let's get their warp
Captain. Moving
core.
to attack the port side, Captain. Ability ready,
Harry.
Captain.
Hack them. Oh, they're already dead. They have already been defeated. Don't know what we earned from that. Must have missed it. Fuel is low. Pick up a faint data stream with partial Kazon encoding, transmitting the coordinates to the helm. Press transmission. Further inspection may reveal Kula's position. Proceed with caution. This could already be a part of Seska's trap. I'm sure it is. Lots of middle missions here. Let's see if we can get some fuel, because that's pretty low. Oh, yeah. Let's see what we have here. Fuel-wise, we got 1 and 2. Not a lot. Risk an ambush or quickly be aboard. Or have a shuttle do it. Shuttle. So we only have 2 of them here. Yeah, I'd love to get the most amount I can. Food I'll grab because it's right there. Then we go into, we have secondary missions I'd like to do. Stress signal from an isolated outpost on the moon. Is it to a crew suffering from hemorrhagic fever? They're in a critical condition and their medical technology is unable to stop it. They desperately seek our aid. I mean, it's basically the same risk but better rewards, so I go for better rewards. There we go. We can't even fit all the food. It's insane. It's awesome. Morale up. And the radium up. Full storage on the radium. I need to see that. We need more storage, is a point. Yeah. Let's grab some more storage, because I don't want to waste that. I do want to have storage for my fuel. I want storage for the uranium. Eventually more. This is an emergency quarters. Do we need that? 2 of them. Let's see. There's people without houses, so at the moment we do need that. Research. We got enough stuff. Officers' quarters. Let's go. So we can house those people. That's not going to be another storage. Do I do another science lab? We don't have the lithium to upgrade our core at the moment. Which I kind of want to do. Can we make another shuttle? I know we can have 2. We can't have 2. Oh, we have to upgrade first before we make 2. Only requires more uranium though, so that's not too harsh. We'll see. We'll see. We got 2 hydroponics bays. We're full on food, which is pretty awesome. I want another science lab over here. We're gonna make a bio lab over here. Officer squad is going to go here. This one's gonna be removed at some point. I'll leave it for now, but it will be storage in the future. And what's this? Crew quarters. This could be batteries. I don't think we got to researching that, have we? That's over here. No, we have not. At some point this will be batteries. At some point. Now, I think we focus on the main mission first, so we have that done, and then we can do side missions, and hope we're on time with those. Because I don't want to get into negative morale. Continue the mission. Approaching the data stream source, Captain. It's a beacon, again. It's partially Kazon. The data stream is active, but heavily distorted. If you dismantle it, we might get the transcript. By beaming it on board, for all we know it could be a bomb. Risk it. Risk it for the biscuits. Beam it aboard. No explosions yet, Captain. Analyze construction, then dismantle the beacon. Analyze it, and once you know, dismantle it carefully. Captain, the construction is makeshift. Amateurish even. With the transcript though. Let's hear it. Is your warp core feeling distressed? Are those pesky subspace fluctuations getting you down? Then you need the warp core de-stressifier 3000. Yes, we got a commercial in space. This revolutionary device uses patented tachyon therapy to soothe your warp core's delicate circuits. Say goodbye to warp core meltdowns and hello to smooth, relaxing warp travel. Aha. What's this, Ferengic infomercial? I'm wondering if they offer a warp core spa package. Ensign, any other signals or information from this beacon? Negative, Captain. Just this advertisement. No close to color, but I suppose we can't say Delta Quadrant lacks for entertainment. I want to get my entertainment up, actually. Since this is done, we could go back to this side mission. Let's do one. Let's do one. One of two. We keep the one separate for when we have time. Cargo bay. Yes, there we go. You there. Can I upgrade you already? Yes, we can. So we will. Become better. That will be permanent there. This is a cool view. Actually, can I maybe... Don't think... No, we can't. Dang it. I was hoping to make a print screen. Did work. We're being hailed by someone on the surface. Are you seeing this? From this surface we're being hailed from. What? The signature is unfamiliar. No match on our database. It's Iconian. What's that, Neelix? Iconian? My people were at war with them for the better part of a decade. They won. Any idea what they want from you? I think a new planet. No. Answer the hail. On screen. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway of the Federation Starship Voyager. You request to meet us? As I stated, Captain, I would like to speak to a Telexian called Neelix. I'm Neelix. What do you want? I would prefer to speak with you in private. Your life may depend on it. Just say what you need, what you have to say. Who are you anyway? Forgive me. I'm Dr. Mabor Jitrel. Your... Captain, he's a mass murderer. He developed the Metrion Cascade, a weapon of genocide. He killed my family. If I'd been on Rhinox when the Cascade hit, I would have died with them. I don't deny it. I won't even try to apologize. I'm here to clean up the consequences of my sins. You're part of the team sent to Rhinox to evacuate survivors, am I correct? Several of the rescuers later developed metremia. It's a disease caused by metrion radiation, and it's kind of lie dormant for years. But once it activates, the body's atomic structure undergoes fission. Let me examine you, and maybe... I'm touched by your tender concern for my health, but I'd rather swim with Kalanian eels than be examined by you. It's a simple examination. Your life may depend upon it. Please. Cass. Activate Cass. Neelix, if there's something wrong with you, our time together is precious. It would break my heart to lose even a moment of it. Yes, success. But... alright then. Do your little examination, Doctor. But only on my terms. We do it on Voyager, where we can keep an eye on you. You won't regret it. I'm not so sure about that. Well, prepare everything for procedure, Dr. Chitrell. With Neelix unavailable, his use will be covered by Zibian. Not sure if he's gonna be a hero, though. It would be cool if he'll be a hero. So that's being done. To wait for results for the examination. We have research going on. We do like to get some tritium and some science. We want science as well. So let's get science, fuel, android board, and start repairs. Androids. Scan the androids to potentially gain some insight into its original intent purpose. I don't want to send a random android aboard. That sounds risky. The scans reveal nothing about the android's origin. It appears to be a fully autonomous unit, but any assumption about its original purpose remains pure speculation. Voyager stores all scan data in its database for potential future use and leaves. Let's get some uranium, because actually we can stop fixing the hull, can't we? Are we still fixing the hull? This uranium. We need that. It's another post-battle. We don't need that much, do we? No, we just want normal. We can do the shuttle though, because the risk is basically the same. With a far better yield. Shuttle. Yeah, shuttle. And we're full. Because we haven't finished building it, have we? No, it's one more cycle. Dang it. Fine. Let's take the fuel. There it is. The cargo bay is ready. And it will be filled with metal. Glorious metal. Good. So now I can store at least a lot more uranium. I should have waited just for after this, but yeah, you know, I didn't. I didn't. I was stupid. It's fine though. It is fine. Not sure what to do with this space because it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 space, which is a bit odd. Maybe put a battery in between or something just to fill it up. We'll see. We shall see. Got a lot of uranium. I want to use it because just laying there is useless to us. We do have some. Are you still both on? Unassigned for hull repair, and you also. We don't need that right now. We're still doing research for the officers' quarters. We want that. And how much do we need? We need 100. And how much else did we need for my engineering? Oh, we need 30. 30 dilithium. And tritium, we need 60 off. We can get the tritium. That's not too hard to get. That should be right around the corner. Anyway, fuel. I don't like that red risk over there. So I'm going with the scan station for any left resources. There we go. Now we can store it. Let's get the closed planet here. And then go for tritium, so we get the 60. Standard mining probe. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need insane amounts at the moment. We can store it anyway. Or we get nothing. Or we get nothing. Fine. Neelix is ready. Let's grab this. Then we go talk with Neelix. Officers' quarters, yes. That means... I think it is time. Delicious meals, yes, 100%. That's just great. It's just passively getting morale. That's just awesome. Then, no, first system. We want to get that tritium. Destroy store facilities and salvage resources. Yes, an abandoned mining station. Use a torpedo. Nice. 69. Perfect. Then we still need our dilithium, but it's fine. Utrell. My fears have been unfortunately come true. Miss Neelix is suffering from atremia. So I'm dying? With my knowledge and Voyager's technology, we may have a chance to cure you. Meaning? The transporters. They could be the key to curing atremia. Even all these years after bombardment, Reinhardt is still surrounded by a meteorian cloud. With relatively minor modifications, your transporters could possibly retrieve a sample of this cloud. To what end? If I could isolate the free isotope that caused the illness, I could synthesize an antibody. In theory, at least. Is the isotope stable enough for transportation? I believe so, Captain. However, it would require a few adjustments to your transporter room. Neelix, how do you feel with this? I won't lie, I'm not ready to go. Not yet. Even if it means letting that monster of a doctor anywhere near my homeworld again. We'll do everything in our power to help you, I promise. Engineering, begin processing. Understood, Captain. Helps at the course for Rhinax. So, we're researching right now the delicious meals, which I'd love. But, since we have something about our transporters, is there a way to upgrade them? I believe there is. I believe I've seen it somewhere. Not sure it works here. Shuttle bay level 2, negotiating tactics. Large cargo base. Ooh, would be nice. No. No. Science, maybe? Start on the right. Yeah, so know where I am. Navigation, deflect, transporter room, level 2. Yes, it's possible. We don't have the science for it yet, though. So can't do it yet. So we might waste some time here. Do we grab more tritanium? Just a few cycles. I mean, we can't finish this then anyway. You know what? No, we're just gonna go and do the mission. Yeah. We got most of the stuff we need here. I'm gonna go back for this mission in the end if we can. Actually, we can't yet because we need to wait for Neelix's... We need to wait for modification, so we can't go further. So, let's stick around. There's no fuel here, I have to keep that in mind. Food, not yet needed. We're gonna go for the asteroid field. Actually, we could do this one as well, since we're here. Waiting anyway. Captain, we reached destination. Continue. Lieutenant Torres's voice is coming over the comms, surrounding excited. She has discovered magnesite deposit on this planet and wants to take a closer look at this magnesite could improve the stability of Voyager's warp core. That looks good. How do we proceed? Investigate or don't? Investigate, Balana. Deflector offline, that's not good. That's not good. Rallop, we left 5... We lost 5 crew, we have to solve this. Enter ship. Balana Torres gone, we got someone else do that, that's fine. Let's see, why is the deflector off? Because we need 12 power. We need 6 crew, that's why. This cargo bay is in the need for uranium, but at the moment we're exactly 100. We can carry that. So, turn that off for now. We're full. And there. I need a deflector, else we die. We simply die if we don't have that. I could have turned off the workshop. You know what, I'll turn that off as well. Just for a bit of overhead. And then... the rest seems okay. I don't think we lost anything else. Yeah, the deflectors needed because there is damage per second if you go warp. And I'd rather not die because I've died once this way already. I prefer not to. Good. So anyway, while she's doing that, wait for Balana. We do build a bioresource biolaboratory, which is a plan anyway. Color transporter. The transport containment field in science. Do we toss away delicious meals? Do we have the science for it? Do we have the resource for it? Where is it? The new thingy. It's not here. Should have a new research here. Am I wrong? Let's see. Oh, in the science laboratory. Of course it is there, because why not? Yeah, we need to go here and then click it here. There it is. 8 cycles. Do we waste 10 cycles to then research it or research it now? I research it now. We can go back to delicious meals. Also, it does retain it. Oh, I didn't know it would do that. That's nice. Okay, in that case, definitely do this. Yes. That means we're kind of done with this system. I will not grab anything from it because we're full, because we're just turned off our storage. So, let's go. We have been here, haven't we? We've not been here. Let's go here. A repair station. We don't need that. Case on fighter. Let's have a look. Have to keep doing the main mission. Crewmates returned from shore leave. That's kind of nice, actually. That's actually really fitting. Captain, I pick up debris consistent with Caton's shuttle. An energy analysis suggests the collision event occurred recently. But investigation may uncover the shuttle's mission and potential survivors, maybe even Kula's position. I'll proceed with caution. This could already be a part of the gas trap, like everything is. Entering asteroid field. This dense cluster of celestial bodies pose a collision risk. Expect moderate damage to the ship's hull each cycle spent traversing this field. Upgrade the navigation deflector to reduce damage taken. Yeah, we want to do that later. Also, We're under attack. Look at our power, by the way. It's insane. Start
What are your
combat.
orders, Captain?
Orders. Annihilate them. Annihilation. Weapons
Moving to attack the
first.
port side, Captain.
Let's go. Our shields are great. Activate
Ability ready,
Harry.
Captain.
We're hacking their shields. Our shields are holding.
Ability ready, Captain.
Mr. Fuck, go.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
The weapons are not yet. Mr. Neelix, do your thing.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Our
Ability
shields are
ready,
so
Captain.
good, man. Okay, we got him. We got him. And that means those are gone. So go for the other weapons they
Moving
have.
to attack the starboard side, Captain. An enemy is fled, Captain.
The enemy is fleeing. Weapons again, as always. Weapons is the best thing.
Ability ready, Captain.
Hack them.
Ability
These
ready,
two out of
Captain.
range. Are they
Ability ready,
fleeing?
Captain.
They're pretty far away. Oh, we got ads. My apologies. I thought ads were not yet started. Sorry about it, guys. My apologies.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
The shield is destroyed, but we want our
Ability
weapons,
ready,
mate. Oh, we just the entire shield is destroyed instantly. Harry's getting good, getting real good. What's this here? The uranium. I'll grab that. Let's see, ambush. Have a shuttle do it. Ooh, not good. We lost a shuttle. God dang it. We lost 2 crew, they died. And we got an ambush as well. Okay.
What are your orders, Captain?
Well, we know the orders.
To
Weapons.
attack the front, Captain.
We need to get someone on hull repair again.
Ability ready, Captain.
Wait for range. There we go. Hack their shields. Mr.
Ability ready,
Tuvok,
Captain.
activate. The weapon's already halfway. Mr. Nidix. We might get another shot with Tuvok. Well, Kim's no
Ability
longer
ready,
active,
Captain.
but it's fine. That's the weapons. That is their weapons gone. You just get the rest of his
Moving to
swap
attack
core, I
the port
guess.
side, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Ooh, well and powerful. The shield upgrades help a lot, and the weapon upgrades are also really good. But most of the shield just not
Ability ready,
breaking
Captain.
all the time is insane.
Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Oh, almost got him. There we go. We need to go on this nut. There we go. Got him. Deuterium, science points, and morale. Nice. Even more deuterium. Also good. So we're good on that again. Repair bay. Don't really think I want that. Space station. Let's see. So we got some more crew. It means we can turn on our thing again, can't we? Let's see. That was this cargo bay here. We got the people. We got the power, right? Yeah, we do. Turn on. That's for the uranium. We have 10 people left. We can build the officers' quarters, can't we? Officers' quarters, yes. Expensive, but yes. And we don't have the lithium anyway, so yeah, let's do that. Officers' quarters, let's build them. Let's give them a good place. Research is still being done on all things. If I'm not mistaken, we're doing it right now. Here, yeah, 1 cycle remaining. So we're good. We're real good. This is the mission. Food-wise, we're okay. Fuel-wise, we're okay. I'd like to get tritium. I want to get uranium, tritium. Let's go for this one first. Get the tritium up. Containment field research papers. Also transport the containment field and transport the relay blueprints. Okay. Probably means we have to make those. Yep, we have to make those. Oh, we need more duranium again. Yeah, we do. Let's see, 35 for 39. A lot less risk and basically same rewards. I'll go for the safe option. Scan the station from afar. 27, I'll take that. Good enough. We can't carry 2. I mean, we can carry. I'll carry it. Let's see. We can fit 300 is about. Actually, we can fit 500. So, Bussar collectors. Let's go. Fire in. Perfect. Maximum storage. Excellent. I need to put one crew engineering office on. Oh. Turn. Oh, they're building something. Are you building something? There. Repair the hull. That means Tritium we're kind of full on. The uranium we want. I'll grab it. The uranium mission. Office quarters done. Nice. No one is without a house. Perfect. And they're not all in the perfect quarters yet, because we got these 24 here. But if we can upgrade these crew quarters to the next level, which will require some technology and some uranium, then we can house a lot more people. And they will be happy. And we get positive numbers again. Would be great. Would be great. Shield level 2 we don't have. We don't have disruptor pulse, so collectors. Send in the probes. Probes. Trade offer. Delicious meals. Yes, perfect. That's really good. That means that we get more morale. From we will make. Sickbay level 2 is a good option, by the way. But no, we're going for engineering 3, so we can go for warp core efficiency. Even though it cost me deuterium. Warp core efficiency is great. And then we can go into batteries as well. The spanners. Building, upgrading and repair time. Time is really good. I'd like that. Dynamic storage. Decreases energy cost of cargo base and large storage base. That is kind of nice. Less energy for them. Impulse engine flight is good. Yeah, some nice things here. There's some nice things here. Anyway, that will take some time. And officers' quarters. I haven't even looked at it properly. It can be upgraded as well. Let's see. The officers' quarters. I mean, they have a couch at least, and a proper chair. It looks a bit more roomy. And if you go for the crew quarters, which I mean, they also have a decent place. I wouldn't say it's that much better or worse. Got a few more plants. Beyond that, not bad. Could have been way worse. Yeah. We got the asteroid field. Oh, we need to get our. Yeah, we need to make sure we get our deflector on. So we got minus 12 per cycle here. 71, we can store it, but I think we go with 53 here. That's fine. We'll take the food as well. Still take damage over time here. Crossbreed plants, send a team, or use low yield transport to extract biomatter. Crossbreeded plants seems really good, but it doesn't give anything in the future, so I think we'll go with low yield transporters. We're not desperate for food, it's good to have, but we're not desperate for it. Although morale down is not great. I didn't pick up the... Well, I'm just gonna fly there again. Not desperate for it, I wanted to save time. Destination reached. Looks like a shuttle went nose first into the asteroid, Captain. We can scan it. Does Neelix know anything about this? Neelix level 1. We need to up-level Neelix. The shuttle belongs to the case on Velora. This runs sworn enemies. First Maj Jalharon runs them. They have lots of ships, lots of warriors. Not overly friendly. Scan it. Negative, Captain. I can't determine why it crashed. Analyze the logs. Recover and analyze. They were headed to a meeting with Color. Missing details, but get this. The shuttle was empty and in standby for hours. Then boom, impact. So they left the shuttle behind or never returned? I think they never returned. They're sworn enemies of Color. Yeah. Questions were unlikely to answer here. We must press on. Do I grab that? No. No. Sector. We can go back to the system here. So to pick up Balana. Let's not forget Balana this time. Yeah. And we're heating up again. Captain, reach your destination. Orders. Continue. Oh, Balana. Captain, we've reached Rhinax. Due to engineering. Are you ready to contain the cloud sample? Yes, Captain. Pre-sequencing is complete. We're ready. Proceed. Dock. Established. Energize. Sample obtained. Containment field is stable. Good job, Lieutenant. Dr. Chell, will this be enough for your research? Yes, Captain. But I think it's time I told you the truth. Uh-oh. Another bizarre experiment? What's this time? Galaxy-wide poisoning? No, Mr. Neelix. My intentions are good. What I'm about to say may sound like pure madness. Madness! Metreem exists, but I don't know if it's possible to find a cure. At least not during my lifetime. What? You mean I'll just die? No, you're not affected. I just needed to motivate you to cooperate. You lying son of a terrestrial bullworm. I was dead afraid. The audacity. Scold Gistrel. Yes. To manipulate our concern for Mr. Neelix in such a manner is detestable, Gistrel. Detestable. I did what I had to do. I don't have much time left, you see. Metreem isn't raging in your body, but in mine. I will die in a matter of days, but before that I have to try something. I must. Don't listen to him, Captain. This man is only capable of evil. Evil! Look at my research. For the past 15 years I've been working on a way to rebuild the atomic structure of the victims of the Cascade. I call it regenerative fusion. You want to resurrect the people vaporized by the Metreem Cascade? Exactly. How does that work? We're scientists. Given the degree of fragmentation, that sounds implausible, and I'm putting it mildly. The cloud's electrostatic properties have preserved the victim's biomass and genetic information. I believe reintegration is possible. Why did you hide the truth? Well, then we wouldn't have helped them, obviously. You're an accomplished scientist. You doubt my theories. My own government did, too. I couldn't risk you not believing me. And Neelix? What do you think? I hate to say it, but if there's a chance, you gotta help him. Maybe he can bring my family back. I used medical records to identify the genetic sequence of a test case. Let me try it, Captain, for Reinek's sake, and for Mr. Neelix. How risky is it? The transports will go past the red line, and they may even overload, and that's assuming it doesn't just blow up. The experiment isn't risk-free, I admit, but we can't let this opportunity go to waste. It's the last one I have. We'll help him. Yes, we'll help him. Lieutenant Lanny, activate the emergency containment field around the transporter pad. We'll assist the doctor with the experiment. Thank you, Captain. You won't regret it. Emergency containment field activated. Retargeting scanners to widen beam. Divert power to transporters. Energize. A figure materialized on the transporter pad, shimmering and translucent. It's a Cascade victim brought back from the depths of atomic disintegration, but it's flawed and incomplete, a ghostly echo of its former self. It's working? Unbelievable, but atomic cohesion dropping. We're losing them. Divert all power to the pattern buffers. Already maxed out. The fragmentation, it won't work. We're going to fry the system. Increase the power. More power. Overload them. Oh, failure. Aye, Captain. Pattern buffers have breached threshold. There. Lieutenant. That stung. A few minor injuries, energy feedback, short-circuit the consoles went through the hull, but we lost 5 crew got injured. They're not dead. We lost some hull as well. Captain, I'm... He's dying as well. Why? Jay with the sick bay. Medical emergency. Why is he dying? Look, your trial is stable, Captain, but the Matremia is progressing rapidly. I'm afraid there's little we can do. How are you feeling? Now that I've tried everything to make up for what I did, I'm surprisingly good for a dying man. Thank you for supporting my attempt to make amends. You took a great risk. Captain, take my research on regenerative fusion. It may revive the dead, but it might hold potential for repairing cellular damage in the living. Thank you, Dutrell. I hope you find peace. Farewell, Captain. I hope you make your way. For a moment, I really thought I could have him back, my family. But the dead are dead. We can't keep clinging to the past. We have to move on. Keep living. Neelix is a people person. Comfort him. Nothing can replace what you've lost. But know this, Neelix. You're part of our family now. We'll be here to help you always. Help them return to your old course. Mission successful, Dutrell. Even though we failed on that one. And we got more Tyrium. Which is funny because I just used a bunch. Just used a bunch. It could have been enough, but it wasn't. Balana, we're actually coming here for you. Balana? You? Are you home? They're not home. The way team isn't responding, Captain. No comm signal either. They're probably still underground. The mega site in the planet's crust could be blocking our senses. What about this? The team's last known location was near a cave system, clearly marked on Voyager's initial scans. Could this be where Balana and her team disappeared? Sounds like it. This is the cave system they explored as it appeared in our initial geological scan. Voyager sensors reveal a puzzling anomaly. The cave system near the way team's last known location has changed. Tunnels shifted, openings disappeared. There's no logical explanation for this geological instability. Our initial scans didn't indicate any tectonic activity. Maybe they're trapped. Captain, I'd like to send down a team to investigate. And what will prevent them from getting lost, Commander? Breadcrumbs? Ensign? We could deploy customized transponders along the team's path. They'll maintain a transporter relay in case of emergency beam-outs. Sounds good. Abandon Balana. No. Develop the transponders. Yes. Make it. Make it happen. That probably means that we have to science them? No. Is that then we have to make them? Making? Yeah, make them. 20. That's fine. We're getting the research for level 3 done. That's good. We need 30 deuterium. Dilithium, sorry. Keep saying it wrong. We could use some more food. Could use some more duranium tritanium. Fuel is okay. I'd love more, but it's okay. Yeah. Let's get the uranium, food, and titanium, and then we move on. And we probably actually are then ready to do the things for Balana. Well, tier 3 research done. Nice. That means, do we have science enough? No, we don't. Dang it. I need more science, because I want warp coefficiency. This is huge. Giving us less deuterium use per energy is kind of awesome. 20% increase. So we need 70 for that. I really want to upgrade these 2 science labs. What would it cost actually? What would that cost? Science lab 2. Also tier 3. So we need to get through tier 2 and tier 3 then. That's gonna take a while. I'd rather first get my warp core upgraded before I do that. Anyways, we can experimentally mine. Yes, that never gone wrong yet. Never gone wrong. Also, deuterium. I keep saying deuterium. Dilithium. There's too many D's. You get dilithium, deuterium, and uranium. Not confusing at all. Not confusing at all. We do have 150 uranium though. That's kind of nice. Let's see. Abandoned mining station. Yes, yes. We can get 28 or 15. I'll go for the 28. There we go. And grab that food. Organic material. It seems edible. We don't have waste disassembler, so let's go that. I do want a waste disassembler, by the way. That's a really good piece of tech. Send away team to every 3. Yes, we got the thing built. Orders, send away team. Rescue banana. So we got violence, I see. Violence means Tuvok. We got some of these openings, which is Tuvok, but also... Oh, Gary can also do something. He's level 1. Now, Chakotay is good for violence. He's also good for Starfleet, which is down here. We don't have an engineer, and Carrie is an engineer. So actually, Eddie also does Starfleet. Just, you know, bring him. Bring Carrie. He needs some levels. Captain, we're inside the caves. No signs of Balana and the others. We do have a survivalist, because, I mean, Chakotay is just insanely good. Means we can't use... I mean, we can still use him here for 1-2. We can double down on face all the time for 1-2. It's gonna give me food and people being happy, which is all nice. Yeah. A key experience. Chakotay's tracking skills pay off, and he quickly realizes a fight took place. The team follows the tracks. Captain, found a door behind the force field. Orders. Interfere with the energy supply to jam the force field. I'd like to use him. The risk is mediocre. We can get more fuel from... I mean, more fuel is better, but then we use both Tuvok and Chakotay. I'd love to save them for the last 2 missions if we need them there. So we're gonna risk it here with Carrie. It's not a super high risk, as you see. The team subtly jams the force field. They enter undetected. Undetected, nice. A Vidian facility. Oh no. There are guards all over the place. Orders. We can stun them or we can make up an explanation. The uranium we can't really store anymore. We get more crew if we stun them. Didn't we lose a few crew members? I'll take some crew. Stun them. Yes. Violence, the answer. Maybe even a crit. Yeah, crit. Coordinate the away team stuns the guards with ease. Captain, it's a prison, and there are Starfleet uniforms among the prisoners. Fire at will or intimidate a guard. We get more people this way, but I don't want too many people. We can hold a little bit more tritanium, not a lot, but the deuterium, sorry. The deuterium, the uranium, and the lithium, yeah. I can't leave the lithium here. And we're close to perfect, so I'm gonna risk this. I mean, we have failed this before, but not this time, right? Not this time. It's going the wrong direction there. Plus, the way team opens the prison cells, where they discover 2 bananas. 2? 1 human, 1 Klingon. With no time to waste, they beam back to Voyager. 2 bananas. Okay, that's not what I expected. Anyway, level up. Level up again. Nice. That's really good. Okay. Doctor, is Balana alright? Well, one of them is. 2 bananas lie in sick bay. 1 human, the other Klingon. The crew gaze in bewilderment. How can 1 person be split into 2 separate beings? How? Captain, the Vidians experimented on us. They separated us. They came to the conclusion that Klingon DNA is resistant to the phage, but they need a full-blooded Klingon for their experiments. Oh, so that's why they did it. That's... Couldn't they just simply clone her? You know? Just take her DNA out and clone her? I mean, then they would have made cloned organs, I guess, so maybe not. They dare to lay their filthy hands on us. They will pay with their blood. With their blood. What exactly happened down there? Captain, it's also... Balana, what's happening? Doctor? A human DNA is severely damaged. Extracting DNA from a Klingon half could stabilize the cellular structure. Reintegration might also be possible, restoring Lieutenant Torres' genetic composition back to her old self, so to speak. However, one mistake could kill her Klingon half, and Lieutenant Torres' body could reject the reintegration. I don't want to risk another life. I couldn't live with that. You would die for me? Courageous, but I won't accept it. We're Klingon. Extract my DNA. Do it. So sickbay level 1 will be awesome. Also, we got regenerative fusion. Use the regenerative fusion from technology to extract and reintegrate DNA. I mean, 100% chance. Do we get 2 bananas? What about Dr. Charles' regenerative fusion theory? We could duplicate and reintegrate the missing DNA? Brilliant, Captain. Why did I think of that? It would even be putting her Klingon half in danger. Captain, you saved us both. I don't know what to say. I get 2 bananas. We have now 2 bananas. I'm your debt, Cat Janeway. A debt of honor or debt of blood. It will be repaid. Giktal. My Klingon is not great, I know. It's good to have you both. Both your technical expertise and fierce warrior spirit will be the assets in the challenges we face. This is awesome. Helm, return to course, to the Alpha Quadrant. This is insanely good. This is great. Also, 37? Okay, it's time to look. How much do we need? 175 uranium. We're full on everything. Anything else you need? Just say, no, just, bam, there it goes. It just works. It just freaking works. Nice. Now we need to house a few more people, and a few are in sickbay. I want to go for upgrades for the crew quarters. Right, there's the, or warp core efficiency. We need science for that. I think for crew we also need more science on this, right? Crew quarters 2 is, yeah, we need to go to level 3 as well. Klingons went through their own type of phage, I believe. They did? Isn't that, is that the reason why they got the ridge and not the ridges? I thought it was a manufactured disease. No, that's wrong. What was it again? Wasn't that eugenics, where they tried to make the superhuman soldier, and somehow got the eugenics stuff in the Klingons? I think that's how it went, right? That's the one I know of. If there's another one, let me know, because I don't know. I do love that you say that, while your name is also Dr. Dragon Smoke. You're already a doctor, apparently. Good, good. You're now a medical advisor, sir. No medical knowledge needed, just a cool name. That's all it works. We're upgrading this. This kind of nice. Never been so far. We'll see. We'll see how far we go. Research not being done because we do need more. I need more science. I need more science. Next up is we're gonna upgrade science laboratory, right? After we make sure we use less deuterium. After we do that. Yeah, that's the kind of explanation for why they didn't have ridges in the original series. Okay, yeah. I didn't know that was, yeah, you can compare with the phage, I guess. The phage is some kind of virus, so, and it's a kind of a virus created by the improved humans, so, yeah. Sounds fair. But I didn't think of that. Now, we lost a lot of uranium. I could grab it, but I don't want to lose anything else at the moment, so we can still explore a few more places. We haven't been to the Dust Bowls. Ooh. I don't think... Let's see, for sensors, there is something that allows us to see through... I want navigation to Deflector 2 soon. Might be the first thing we do, because that damage reduction... We're gonna face a lot more... what do you call them? Asteroid field and nonsense, which will do damage over time. If we can reduce that, that's amazing. I think I want to do that first. And I also thought there was some kind of scanner that goes through nebula. Sensor array levels? That's resources, point of interest, no. I do want to waste this assembler because we get free deuterium and uranium. That's pretty awesome. Also level 3, by the way, on science, though. I understand why this is a science, but if I see that it would be fitting in engineering, but engineering already so many cool things, this would be a bit too much. I understand that, but I'd love to have it there. Maybe this engineering? Workshop level 2, material recovery. I do want to open this as well. Just able to just rebuild everything we want anywhere. We do want to make sure we build faster, so I do want to interface a coil spanner, so it takes less time to build and rebuild things, and then material recovery so we can do it for free, and then we can do it properly. Cargo base and stuff. Oh, we got the ads. One moment, we're gonna wait for the ads so we know we'll miss anything. I hate for people to miss content for no reason, so we shall wait for the ads. Gives me also a few minutes where I can shut up and get my voice a bit of respite, because it needs it. Although I think I found a solution to my always sore throat after talking for a long time. It's milk. just sipping milk all day. Water alone doesn't really do it, because if you know your osmosis, which is, yes, I know from school and stuff, where if you have two liquids, one with lots of salts and soluble stuff and one without, the one without attracts the soluble stuff and will try to equalize. So if you see your throat with that layer of mucus, it's water with soluble stuff that will go into the water and will dry out your throat. So yeah, just pure water is not enough for me. We also found a fishing boat apparently, with a very experienced crew. I'll show you the fishing boat here. Let me see that I can make sure you can see it. There we go. Here, there's a fishing boat. For rent, fishing boat with an experienced crew. Yes, it's a lot of kitties. Maximize kitties. Oh, the ads are gone, the ads are gone. Be gone, 9gag, be gone. Put that away. Bubbity, boom. And we're good again. So, science-wise, we are waiting for more science points, basically. And we first need to focus on getting warp core efficiency. Yeah, although I haven't found where the scanners are that allow you to scan through space nonsense. I'm a big fan of the shield as well, but that's all for later. We do not, actually, since we're using that, we need one more deuterium to go for level 3 science at any point. Also, tractor beam here. More resources after one combat, yes. Mercy force fields. Ooh. Less injured crew by combat is nice. Just hull is always good. Curious what these two are. Bring the damage up. We'll see about the rest. I think we want to go into more phaser stuff. More phaser damage. And shield penetration by phasers. These are two really good ones as well. But at the moment in combat we're pretty good for now. So I think we need to focus on something that's not combat while we can. And I'd love to go for crew quarters too. So we can have the 5 more people in each crew quarter. We can fit more in and they're more comfortable somehow. Magically. Because the moment we have 10 per, if we can make it 15 per, we can actually get rid of these last two emergency quarters here. It's 24 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 25 people we can fit in those, and then not excluding this one, of course. Although this one only have 5, but we can make that into one that has 2 more crew members. So it's possible. How much for this one, by the way? Well, we still need to make our bio thing. There's so many things we need to do. How much for the bio thing? That is probably science. Oh, well, it's right there. 70. We might want to do that actually. It is one of the quests that is specific for this zone, so they expect us to already have it when we leave it. So I think we should do that. Anyway. We got no 2 bananas, by the way. This is being upgraded, so I don't think I can put a hero in. No, I can't. An extra banana. We do have an extra phaser control room. Can I fit a Klingon warrior in there? Yes. Klingon warrior into the phaser room. She's also with phasers. Well, Balana's for about science. Oh, the other Balana. Balana A and Balana B. Okay, sector. So let's go to this system here. We can't scan much because it's all in the nebula. A Vdine interceptor. We're not full HP. I'd love to have that also. Are we not? We are repairing the hull. Yeah, we are repairing the hull. So, let's go there. Let's go visit the Vdines for once, instead of they visiting us. Main engineering. We built the main engineering is now ready. There we go. We're gonna go up to level 3, which would be 48 dilithium per round, which is too much. We can't do that right now, but at least we have the option now. That's good. And we need 3 more science. Gambling problem. Chakotay. Captain, there's a matter that needs your attention. A number of the crew members have been participating in some sort of gambling ring, wagering their replicated rations. It began as a harmless distraction, but the pot has grown quite large. The crew seems no harm in it, and morale certainly improved, but the final cause is your Captain. I mean, I haven't fixed the holodeck yet, so they have to do something for fun, yeah, right? As long as the rations, I think it's okay. Need some hobbies out there anyway. Morale up, nice. This is not an ambush, I ambush them. Which actually works. Initiate combat.
What are your orders, Captain?
Orders. Fire at their weapons, of course.
Attack the front, Captain.
Neuter them, as I call it. Used to do in World War ships where I just neutered the enemies and then just came back after they lost all the weapons. Shields are holding.
Ability ready, Captain.
And their weapons are taking a beating. Mr. Helix, activate please. So we can have a bit more of Tuvok. Now. There go the weapons. Weapons destroyed. Let's get the war call.
Attack the port side, Captain.
Mr. Kim.
Ability ready, Captain.
Hack that shield.
Ability ready, Captain.
In one shot, basically half their warp core gone. Victory! Morale, science points, and deuterium. I'll take all of that. Nebula. Entering a nebula. These vast cosmic clouds interfere with our sensor readings. Proceed with caution, Captain. All points of interest within nebula are currently obscured, and scanning is not possible. Upgrade stellar cartography to scan the nebula. That's probably going to mean that we need to go into a science workshop. Cartography. Missing technology. I wish you could click this and bring me to the technology. But this is about stellar cartography. We do have the science for things now. I assume it is a science. We want a biolab anyway. So I need to go to science 2 anyway, because we need to get the biolab. We did already get the... We didn't get the warp core efficiency yet. That's first. That is absolutely first. Yeah. I do want to see if we can find it though. Hydroponics. Waste assembler. I want to waste this assembler. That's really good. Nebula scanning is here. That's tier 5. That's not gonna happen for a while. That's not gonna happen for a while. Nope. Nope. Not gonna happen. I'm happy if we can survive that long. What do we have here? We can use some tritanium. Sure. Identified vessel. Requesting assistance. We don't need a lot of it though. Don't see a reason to risk anything here. We don't need tritanium that desperately, so I'll just take a little bit. I can scan that one. That's food. So if it's just slightly outside, we can scan it. That's nice. I could use some fuel. I could use both these. Can't scan these, of course. So we need to find the main mission here, which will take us some time. So let's get the fuel and stuff before we go in. Be aboard able looking food. We don't have a biolab. We don't have shuttles. I need to make another shuttle. Another ship requesting assistance. Risk inviting. That's a big difference here. That's a big difference. I will take the risk. Okay, unfortunately nothing. We need to get the fuel anyway. So let's go to this one here. Grab these two as well, and then we go for the fuel. We can mine. Experimental mine or standard mine. It's basically doubling what we get. And I do need I do need the lithium, so yeah. And we get it. Nice. We found a ship adrift. Blindly beam board a destroyed vessel. That's fine. And fuel is the exactly thing we needed. Unfortunately, not for the hull. That's kind of a waste. We can send a mining team. Yeah, that's all we have. Mining team. Don't come red. Good. And we're full again? We're full again. Perfect. Let's see. Safety or... The Bussar collectors. The collectors are... That's what they're for. A lot of hull damage here. I don't like that part. We need to find the main mission part in this thing. That's what we're looking for. Okay, we're getting a bit long in this area. Warp efficiency though, that's really good. That's really, really good. Material recovery. No, interface spanners is needed as well. We need to get science going. Science it is. We need to get tier 2 for the biolaboratory and we need to get tier 3 for science lab. We need 70 for this. We're gonna wait for the 70. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. More fuel. We can store quite a bit. I don't... You know what? That's wonderful. And we just improve them. Perfect. This one seems like a mission. It's unknown, therefore that's a mission thing. Else we would have a question mark. We can get some... more fuel. Lucky with the fuel here. Don't see the... I don't want to take a risk. My hull's already damaged enough as it is. Very good. Okay, we're full on fuel, we're full on uranium. This is awesome. There's not much I can build though, is there? I want a science lab here at some point. We have the people, we have the staff. Just not how desperately we want to build otherwise, so let's get science in there. Bam. There we go. Captain, the station appears to be a hub for skilled labor, broadcasting a variety of recruitment offers. A group of mercenaries seem intrigued to the prospect of reaching the Alpha Quadrant aboard Voyager, provided we can offer the right inducement for the service. Dilithium? Or show them the good conditions on the Voyager officers' quarters. I don't want to use the lithium. We have officers' quarters. We got 8 crew. Not sure we need that, but we have them. They're gonna eat my food though. We can use more uranium. We're reading our hull. Actually, I should just get another crew on repairing my hull. Nice. Since you're not doing anything, yes? Hull repair. Oh wait, you can't. You're doing things anyway. Yeah, they're building over there. Are you on hull repair? You are on hull repair, yeah. Odd. Where's number 3 then? With one there, one hull repair. Where's number 3? Number 3. This one is hull repair. This one is science laboratory. And we've got one left. Normally that should be this spare one should normally be the one that is... You know what, I can do it anyway. I can just take you off. Hull repair. Get you on hull repair. Yeah, the room will be paused, that's fine. Return. Then I want hull repair both. Good. And the one that is also always native inside the ship, we can make then... it's continue to build. Yes, it does. Good. Good, nothing missed that. Morale is kind of amazing. We can carry more. We don't need it at the moment. I'm not going to take it. Leave for now. We're going to waste too much with that. Science laboratory, yes, please. We don't have power for it. That is... that's okay, I guess. I could turn this one off and put cast there, and we can then take this one out as soon as we have the research done. We don't have the points for it yet. But let's just disable this one. While nothing is working. And put you there, switch this one on, and give it a kiss. Bam. There we go. Good. That'll be science. This will be taken apart as soon as we have the research for free dis... Do we have that already? I don't think we did. Yeah, we don't have. We do need both of these before we do that. So not yet. Not yet. So this one will stay there for a bit. This will become our final cargo bay. I'm curious how big the big cargo bays are actually. Let's have a look. Cargo bay. This is a 3 size room. See there, down there, 3 size. Ooh. Oh, hello. That is quite significantly bigger. That's double the size and 2 decks. I didn't leave space for that. I'm probably gonna have to put. I probably have to do double rooms over here and stuff. But that's not gonna be today. Not today. No. We have people without a house. I could do a temporary shelter here. It will be exactly enough to get them a house. So let's do that. Actually, I need to build that science lab there, the bio lab. Don't have a little gap. I do still have this one over here, which is also interesting. Yeah, we're just gonna wait for science. We just have to. I think I'm gonna focus on now getting more science. I think that we're waiting too much on science points. It's too much of a bottleneck at the moment. More fuel. We can't carry much, so grab the low amount. Ah, violence.
What are your orders, Captain?
Orders? Destroy them. Let's grab these weapons first.
Starboard side, Captain.
Switch to in range, Mr. Kev. Activate. Shields are holding. Mr. Tuvok, go. Helix.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
We destroyed the shields, that was not the plan. But, I mean, we destroyed the shields, I'll take it. We're going for the weapons, but...
Fled, Captain.
Yeah, I would flee as well if your shield was completely destroyed. You know what? Let's destroy their shields too. Maybe they leave faster, maybe. And our shield is regenerating so fast, man. It's awesome.
Ability ready, Captain.
Mr. Nirex, activate again to get faster actual Mr. Vogel. I like the fact that Nirex motivates Mr. Tuvok to actually activate his things faster.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Yeah, destroyed the shields. They're so screwed. Here, catch weapons. Oh, the weapons are gone. Never mind. They only have... I mean, the engines are almost gone. Let's destroy the engines as well. There we go. More fuel, uranium, morale, all good. We don't have a shuttle right now. I do need to make a shuttle. It doesn't say what we're going to get here, but resources, deuterium. We have plenty of that. Abandon. It's fine. So this is the final one we find. We've seen every one of them. This should be the main mission then. No. A distress signal from a remote class M moon sends indicate a makeshift shelter with a handful of life forms inside, lone supplies. We don't have that much food. We don't have the crops because we don't have the products bay 2 and food. Offer them to join the crew. I don't want to get more people on board. I hope we get 1 or 2. It's rude to leave them there because they just die, but it's gonna cost me food and dilithium and all kinds of and housing and stuff. Fine, we'll take it. We'll see what happens. We got 5. 5 is workable, I guess. So nothing in this whole thing, which is a bit of a waste then. Lots of things are scannable. So let's go there. Let's go there. Crew morale's declining. I know. That's because they're homesick. Out of food. That's fine. That's fine. Captain, picking up a strange energy spike. It's recent, and the signature is almost identical to our transporters. Ah. Possible module tests. Analysis of energy spike location may yield additional data regarding Earth's movement. Proceed with caution. This could already be Seska's trap. That's what she says every single time. At least there's a main mission here, so that's good. Let's scan what we can scan. If I can scan it. Fuel we don't need. We don't need. We could use some of that. Food we need. Now, fuel we're pretty good at. Also, why is this a question mark? Oh, because they're all question marks. I'm stupid sometimes, don't mind me. I'm just being dumb. Can't scan that, can't scan. Okay. So, at the moment, since we don't have food, but we do have a lot of fuel, I'll give them the good food. Make them happier. We're pretty good at materials, actually, so not too desperate for those. I want to get food. We do have 2 hydroponic space, which I need to upgrade to get more yield out of. But that's fine. We do have the science now, so let's get the science going, because that's not doing anything. We're going for more science just because we need more science. Do that. Want faster science, want more science. And then, I think I'll just put it... no, because we're just about to science that up. We can't make those. I do need to make a thing. I can destroy this one for a storage bay. We're gonna lose some materials, but I think we just do that. Get materials. Just grab those. Means we only need to get food and fuel here for a bit. So let's get the main mission going. No, let's get the main mission going first, and then we'll go for food and stuff. Because we probably have to wait a few times anyway. Science laboratory has been dismantled. Perfect. I'm gonna make that into another storage bay. Was the plan all along. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders. Continue. Energy spike location ahead. Oh. Voyager sensors detect a gruesome sight. The lifeless bodies of 2 Kazon, adrift in the cold vacuum of space. These are probably the Kazon from that ship. We found that ship with other Kazon sect, which is the sworn enemies of the Kazon Nistrim we're dealing with here. These are probably the people who were from that ship, because they never returned to the little shuttle, who then rammed themselves to an asteroid. Pretty sure these are them. The lifeless bodies of 2 Kazon, adrift in the cold vacuum of space. Their eyes are wide with terror. Their face contorted in a silent scream. The crew exchanged horrified glances. Who are these unfortunate souls, and what led to their grim fate in this depths of space? Camploy! Hey dude, how you doing, man? Just a short visit. Lunchtime is already over. Had a buffet today. Ooh, delicious! Because the co-workers celebrate their retirement and brought food for everyone. That's nice, man. That's nice. Hope you have a good day, man. I already missed you around here. Hope you're good, man. Hope you're good. Seska's already adapted that module. The Kazon are using it. An accident or an execution? I think execution. Beam the bodies to sickbay. Neelix, the doctor could use your assistance. Neelix? Captain, the autopsy revealed a residue transporter signature. These cases were beamed into space, alive. Neelix is now level 2. Inside information? Mr. Neelix, do you know these Kazon? Oh my, Najel Haron, the first mage of the Kazon Relor, They sent their boss here and he got beamed into space. Relor, just like the shuttle. What a coincidence. An execution like this would be conceivable given the people involved. So did Kala set a trap, or did the meeting simply go south? Captain, the commander claims Seska is luring us into a trap. Given that Voyager is superior to Kala's raiders, we can assume they are soliciting for aid among other Kazon. The Relora refused. Good point. What else we find out? Yes, Captain, I've picked up Kala's warp signature easily. It was like following a trail of breadcrumbs. He loves his breadcrumbs today. Like it was to be found, an ambush. If the lieutenant is right about all the sects, we're outgunned. Kala's wants Voyager, he's strongest to him. Rather than doing him a favor, I recommend a specialized away team recover the module. It will be dangerous. I like the away team idea. I like it. Let's hit the away team. You're right, Commander. We'll send a fully armed away team. Armed and dangerous. We sent Tuvok. Craft a modified core scanner in the thingy. Okay. Let's build the thing. MacGuffin. Check. 7 cycles for that. How long on science? Probably more. I wish I could just see the amount of cycles here, but that's not how that works. 9. Okay, so that will still take a bit longer. I don't have battery power stuff. I'd love to put a battery here. It would be nice. But if I go for a large cargo bay, I'm probably gonna put it down here somewhere, because it's huge and insanely big. And it will take a while, because I want to finish this first so I can make my holodeck work. So it'll take a while if I ever go to a large cargo base. So I think we keep these around for a bit. I might want to upgrade them. Are you upgraded? You are. This one is still being built, of course, so okay. That's all we can do. So inside the ship we're good. Food we need to get. I left some bit more titanium, but not needed. Fuel is decent. We're using deuterium to feed our people because our food is not there yet. So let's grab food. We've just been hailed by the ambassador of a species called the Erythian. The homeworld was hit by a series of severe iron storms. Infrastructure is crippled, and they are urgently asking for donations to assist in the injured and begin reconstruction. What's our response? I was just about to get food, but then, yeah. Donation construction materials. The uranium, we can miss that, yes. Construction materials, sure. Understood, Captain. I relay the good news to the ambassador and prepare the designated construction materials for transport. It's a relief we can do something. Yes, it was, yeah. I mean, the food is right here, which I'm actually going to grab all the food. There's going to be a risk, but it's probably just hull damage, which we can fix. Yeah, there we go. Food. We can only carry 1,000. Now I could have easily done that for them, but... let's get some fuel from there. So let's grab... Yeah, grab the fuel from there. We go through the known ones. The rainy were still almost full on inventory space, so that's fine. Cargo bay, yes. So this cargo bay here, upgrade that. We don't have the power for it. We don't have the power for it, yeah. Upgrade that. I want to be good once we can afford it. We did upgrade our warp core, so we can go to tier 3 if we want to. At the moment I don't want to, don't see the need. But I do want to get the titanium cargo bay ready. Or maybe food, actually. Actually, food is more important, because titanium we don't need that much of, right? We don't need that much of titanium, so I think we go food. But that'll be after it's been fixed. Let's see. Gives us also titanium. We're not desperate for titanium or for fuel here, so I'm gonna go for this safe solution. Safe-ish. Yeah, there we go. Let's see what's in the unknown ones. Defenders Nebula. Oh, this is one of the lush planets. The uranium. We could use a bit. Food. We could use a bit. We don't need either desperately, but I'll grab the food. We'll just max out on food then, I guess. Or we could leave for now. How long are on that? One cycle. Oh, we have ads. We have ads. We have the ads. That means wait for the ads. Da, da, da. Enjoy the music. We have a lot of guys doing a lot of things. I wish you could find a list with all our heroes to see who was busy, who wasn't. Because some can be active in some places, others cannot be active in the same places. I love to get Deflector online. I love to get so many things online. But I think science is just the best thing to do. Now we already have the term coming in. So let's have a look at these things. We'll have a look at these. So max morale is down by 180 because we have people without quarters, which makes sense. Emergency quarters. Without quarters. Homesick we still have. This is all too much time in the sector. One sec. We still have a high morale bonus, so that's pretty awesome. Crew. Assign new teams at the engineering office. I don't need to. We've got enough engineering teams. Oh, here you can see them. It doesn't say where they're busy though. It doesn't say what their function is. I think I assigned them all, but I'm not sure if I have. Oh, there they go. Welcome back, guys. I'm just trying to find a way to see where we can find what our heroes are actually assigned to, and doesn't really state anywhere. So that is a thing. Combat though. Yeah, with Forge combat power is pretty powerful against the enemies because we did a lot of combat this time, which I think is just the right thing to do. So we're still waiting for one more cycle. You know what? Let's take one more cycle here, because then the cargo bay is done. Then we can activate that with 3 power. Where do we grab 3 power from? I could do hydroponics bay off. It's not helping us at the moment that much, so switch it off. That's full power. Then activate. And you then are going to be food then. Right. Yes. That seems the best choice. Because our tritium quests have not been too hard. We are ready for the case on Raider as well. Science is going on. Let's go for the Raider. We want to make sure we spend as little time as possible in the sector, because we're already getting homesick nonsense. Science tier 2. Oh yes, hell yeah. That means biolab. We can't. We can't. And this is 100, and we need 8 dilithium. Okay. Let's see what they have to say. It's time for the mission, I guess. So we're gonna have a lot of violence, so that means Tuvok. We need engineering. Don't we have an engineer who's really new and also Klingon, so therefore violent, yes. And we have one normal mission that is... I want to level up Neelix as well, but he's only useful for that one mission, the rest he isn't. Chakotay can shoot, Chakotay can do... He's useful in 3 of the 4 missions as well, so it's a pretty good team here. Captain, an unknown signal is jamming or beaming frequency. We can't get a lock on transporter module. Well, there's one option. 138? Well then, that is ridiculous. Well, time to fail. Yeah. The away team is unable to unblock the beaming frequency. The team has no choice but to board the Raider. Yes. Before the Raider, the transporter module should be located on the bridge, which heavily guarded orders. I mean, this would have solved the entire thing in one go, so yeah. We got orders to... she's fatigued. The stealth infiltration. I mean, we could do that. Chakotay actually can do that. Perfectly even. So let's be stealthy about this. They haven't found us yet. The team sneaks past the guards like shadows. They reach the bridge undetected. Captain, we've reached the bridge entrance. Eyes on target. It's heavily guarded. Any suggestions? Chakotay is, even with being tired, here's the best thing. Fake a negotiation with Seska to distract the guards from the call scanner. That's cool. Attack the guards to divert their attention away from the transporter module. That's, I mean, basic. I mean, we do get dilithium from this one. Overclock the call spanner for maximum reach. I mean, who am I kidding? There's dilithium right there. Negotiate with Seska, who's, I believe, pretty obsessed with Chakotay anyway, so... Chakotay steps forward, appealing to Seska's sense of loyalty and offering a chance of redemption. The guards hesitate, and the away team sees the opportunity to destroy the module. Yes. Mission accomplished, Captain. We're being pursued. Now, what is the best one? We can carry more titanium. We can do not dilithium, uranium. Or we can do science and stuff. We are desperate for science at the moment. But I'm not guaranteed to succeed in that. So, violence it is. Absolute freaking violence. We have nothing else after this, so we can just choose them all. Fire all the weapons. We didn't even crit that. Dang it. The way team fires warning shot at the pursuers. The Kazon can't catch up and the team escapes from the radar. We took all your shit. Yes. And so close to level 6 there. Violence. Captain, the way team successfully returned. Good job, team. It was a close call. Too close for my taste. I'm thankful Cooler didn't catch you. Speaking of Cooler, Captain, I'm sure you're incredibly proud of your little trick, Janeway. Too scared to face it directly? Who's the real coward? Those words from your mouth, Cooler. You don't dare face it without backup. Don't think we're done. You've only bought yourself some time. I hope not. That was a brilliant maneuver, Captain. But they'll be back. And take it light, take it serious. Take it lightly. If we have to meet again, let's hope it's over a nice cup of coffee, Commander. Helm, set a course for home. Yes. We want to stay here because it was another mission, I believe. So let's see. I'm not sure if we had done all the missions. Sector. No mission here. No mission here. I don't think we've been there yet, have we? No mission here. And no mission here. This one's completely unknown. I want to go to have a look if there's a mission there, because I assume there is. We got food. Yeah, I have to make sure we first get our food back up to normal food rations. Yes. Then our research is not done because we need to do a lot more. We need 70. We need 70. I really need to get that science lab level 2 going to double our research. We already have 3 science labs. No, 2 at the moment. Only 2. And this is offline. Shall we go to more power to turn on the hydroponics bay? The second one. It's the only reason to turn it on, though. At the moment, I'm not too fussed about food, so I'll leave it off. So we don't have to waste more deuterium. Yeah. So that's what it is. Yeah. Okay. And then we go to the sector. We're gonna have a quick look around and see if we find a mission there. And that's basically all we want to do there. Find a mission, do it, and get the hell out. Because the missions are good for unique science and stuff. A new trade offer. I never look at trade offers even. I mean, at the moment we have a lot of stuff. We might use it. Fuel. Not needed. Leave for now. Let's have a look if there's anything good. I mean, if they're selling... No. No, we don't need it. They sometimes sell the lithium. And if we can buy that, I'll definitely buy that if it's here. Depending on the resource, of course. If we are desperate, we don't. But don't see a blue mission marker around here at all. So I don't think there's anything we need to take. We can take crew, but I don't need that. So I think we just leave here, right? Because the longer we stay, the more negatives we accrue here. We're still pretty comfortable with all the stuff, so I think we just let that be. But they're gonna expect us to have a biolaboratory by now, which is still into research. So that is the thing. Next sector. It is time. The first time to Sector 4.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tuvok. Sustained Kazon aggression has brought the crew to its lowest stability index recorded since our initial displacement to the Delta Quadrant. Such a collective mental state represents a profound security liability, especially with the persistent threat from Cullen and Seska. The captain notes the necessity of a break, a proposition I find logically unsound. The hostile intentions of the Kazon Nistrum do not adhere to Voyager's duty roster.
True.
The sheer impracticality of human emotional response, though a predictable factor, remains a persistent challenge to maintaining optimal efficiency. Immediate intervention by the captain is required to restore unity and function.
So to make a crew even happier, we've already done a good amount of that.
Personal log, Lieutenant Tom Paris. It's been red alert 24/7. The Kazon attacks haven't let up, not for weeks now. Everyone's walking on eggshells. That no mess hall brawl record, yeah, that's history. Today, 2 ensigns nearly started a full-blown riot, all because one of them was chewing too loud. At least it's not because of the Talaxian cuisine. Morale is scraping rock bottom, worse than when we first realized we were stuck in the middle of nowhere. I bet Kulla and Seska are having a blast, laughing at our misery. And misery is putting it mildly. If the scuttlebutt's accurate, the crew's patience is wearing thin. Me? I'm fed up too, but I'm sticking with the captain. She's not bad at all, although her coffee intake has become exemplary.
Captain, there's a growing movement aboard Voyager. 35 crew members threaten to leave. They're frightened and they're losing hope. And suggestions, Commander. We need to focus on lifting their spirits, make the ship feel more like home again. Give them some distraction. I think they want us to start a holodeck here. But I'm afraid there's more to consider. Security reports show a resurgence of Kazon activity. We should anticipate another attack, and soon. I'll see what can be done, Commander, but I make no promises. It's the homesick, we already got rid of that, so that's fine. That's homesickness for the last period, so that means that morale. So we got the homesickness here, but this will wear off, so that will be fine. This will be permanent for the zone, I guess, under attack. That's probably the mission here. Mission quarters we hopefully can fix soon, but not quickly. I might be able to fix a few crew quarters. But at the moment we're not doing too badly. We're having minus 18 per cycle is not insane. And we're still on high morale, which is kind of insane here. And it's very, very good. We have a secondary mission over there. We need our science. That's important. We need to have a science increase and a lot of it. Don't need people right now. I already have too many people. I actually would mind a few less people. Actually, I wouldn't mind that. That's probably not what the crew wants to hear. Let's see, what do we have here? Lots of uranium here, not a lot of fuel, but we have a lot of fuel luckily because we went out pretty quickly. Tritanium. Didn't I just put a tritanium storage in? No, we got a food storage in, that's what we did. I might put another tritanium storage over here. Yeah, we need to get the science zip to get our science factory go. You know what? This is the perfect place for a emerging crew quarters for now. So you don't need that space this at the moment. We can actually house another 15 people, which get the morale a bit up. And I'd love to open the holodeck. But for that I need to get more binary gel packs, which means we need to get the science posts we're going to build there. So this will take a bit. Anything we're desperate for? We could do the food. We have space for food, so let's grab the food. I want to do this mission as soon as possible, by the way. Be on board whatever we can. Bit more food. Tritanium. Not that desperate. We'll get it over the course of time anyway. I'll go for the mission. A drift ship. Looks like Talaxian. Captain, reach destination. Captain, we've arrived. The ship really looks beat up. That's a Talaxian ship, isn't it? Scan them. I want to know what we're dealing with. 5 life signs. Faint. The ship's been hit hard by radiation. We should be careful, Captain. Hail them. I'm Captain Catherine Jane with the Federation Starship Voyager. Receive your distress call. Thank you for coming. We already lost hope in... I'm Captain Rivers. We were exploring a nearby nebula. We're unprepared for the subnucleonic radiation. Our ship couldn't manage the exposure. We've been stuck here, and radiation sickness. Judging by the contamination levels, they won't last long. The radiation destroyed our warp cores. We're dead in the water. We can't get back to medical facility at our base. We can heal the crew with the Vidian surgical device, which is insanely awesome and overpowered. Use it. Activate. We'll beam you aboard to our sickbay. Stand by. Thank you, Captain. I feel reborn. Another day we would... Thank you. But we're still stranded. Could you help us with some polyferronite? What now? I don't know what it is. I mean, it's interesting. Sure. We'll try to help. We won't leave you adrift in space, Rivers. We'll find polyferronite. We'll be eternally grateful, Captain. Back soon, I promise. Tricky. Polyferronite is rare. And it needs anyone? Well, Captain, we're not too far from the Drain system. The moons of Drain 2 might have polyferronite, but we need permission from Drains first. Ask about them. Drains? A very private species, Captain. Oh, that will be tricky. Private. Well, Captain, a long time ago, the Drains became over-reliant on technology, so they cut themselves off from it, and from the outside world. Let's try our luck. Help set a course for Drain 2. So negotiations, interesting. At the moment, I like to take the Duranium, just to top up a bit, and the rest we don't need. Luxurious position to be in, that we don't need all that stuff. Emergency quarters, yes. You have this power for it. Exactly, look at that, perfection, yes. So now if less people, oh, okay, there are a few injured, which is lowering it, but they should go up here. Should go up. Yeah. Let's get the Duranium. I don't need insane amounts. We can't fit more than 60 anyway. So, but there, I mean, it's only one lithium. I'll go for a simple one. Yeah. I mean, we got a build and a few inches crew. At 21, that is enough the lithium to do things with. But science, or bottleneck is science. Sector. Oh, into a nebula again. We have to find them. Well, actually, they're right there. Okay, that helps. We can't scan the nebula, but we just know where we need to be. Class and planets, teaming with plant life. Voyager could restock its food supplies, though it would be in a slight detour. We have plenty. We could have a look. It seems like a side mission. A good find. Food supplies could use a little restocking. Helms at course. That will be for later. First, we're gonna scan this one. Reach Drain 2. Orders. Send away team. We contacted Drains. Now, I need to send someone who's good with people. That would probably be Neelix. He could use some levels. We need some medical. We got 31 on Tom. Medical's actually Cass's thing, and Cass is really good at most things anyway, and can also help Neelix there. She's only used for these two missions though, the rest she's useless at, so maybe not Cass. Maybe not Cass. Jagoda is good at most things. We have some violence if we need to. And I think actually Tom Paris, because he's used on all 4 missions because he has Federation. He can do a little bit of engineering to help out as well. And he has medical. We're lacking science though completely. But I think Tom needs some levels. Or about a new guy. He is only violence and Federation. Really good at violence though. Close to Tuvok. We could now violence 43, which is pretty okay. And a good engineer could also work. How about this guy? That means we have no medical and we have no science. But what we have is actually most of the things we can do with all 3 of them. Most of the things. Yeah. Descending to Drain 2. Stable. Wait, we've lost control. We're going down. We're going down. High risk as well. Great. We don't have pilot. We don't have Tom Paris on board. So let's go with modified shield matrix. Yes, with you two. That means they're kind of useless for the next thing, but we do have Chakotay for both these options. Going down. Let's not destroy ourselves. The modified shield absorbed the impact of the crash landing. The A-team emerges unharmed. Perfect. We could repair. Wait, did you hear that? Something's here. Attempt to negotiate. We want to make sure we're friendly with them. Chakotay is pretty good at it. And this is specifically why I brought Neelix, so bring him, even though he's a bit tired. Oh, no crit. 3 children emerge from the bushes. They plead for protection, saying that their elders plan to kill them, and a creature from a nearby cave is hunting them. The away team strike will detect no other life signs. Suddenly they hear another shuttle landing nearby. Looks like a drained shuttle. Weren't they not doing technology? The squad just deployed from it. They're armed. Hide with children. Mask biosignatures, we can't do that. Or stun them. Not a great option. Let's hide. He's fatigued though. We can bunch up the last one. We have multiple people to do that, so I think we're okay, even if they're a bit fatigued. Hide with the children. Critical. They find cover in the surrounding terrain. The drained squad search the area in vain. After a while, the shuttle flies off. We need to fix our shuttle and get these kids out of here before more trains come along. Emergency repairs, standard repairs. We go for standard repairs, right? Because we can? Maybe not. How about emergency repairs? They'll do. We lose the science over it, but it's guaranteed success, so yes. The away team somewhat repairs the shuttle. Miraculously they take off, but fail to notice a drained ship. Uh-oh. We have been spotted. Dino. And we got our children, which is probably not something they like. Even though they might want to kill the children, I'm not sure. Captain, the moon's atmosphere is blocking communication with the shuttle. Shall we contact Rayans? Ask Neelix first. Miss Neelix, first contact relies heavily on first impressions. Any advice? I'd recommend connecting with them emotionally, no technobabble. Okay, emotionally. Check. Hail them. Greetings, I'm Captain Catherine James of the starship Voyager. I'm Alcia, first prelate. May this day find you at peace. We do not have guests often. How can we help? Our intentions are sincere. Cooperation, open communication with your people. We've encountered an irradiated ship in dire need of repair. The warp core requires a polyferronite. We were hoping to trade with you. A noble cause. Now tell me, what is important to you? The crew, of course, because that's emotional and empathic. The crew, the heart of the ship. I'd be nothing without them. Interesting. We also prioritize the bonds between people. We'll gladly trade with you. Let's just discuss... Excuse me, Captain. I have urgent matters to attend to. I will be back. Captain, the away team has returned. So soon? Several trained children were brought along. They claim the drains left them on the moon to die and returned to speed the process? The Dryans tried to kill their own children? The children claim so. They were in poor health and are currently in sickbay. Captain, Alcia is hailing. Her ship is powering up weapons. On screen. You violated our sacred moon and abducted our people. Return them. You rescued them. They were left to die. They were fulfilling their sacred duty. You call hunting children a sacred duty? Children? Captain, these children are our elders. Reverse aging, aren't they? When drain nears death, they undergo the rite of passage. On our sacred moon, they may appear as children to you, but that's how we age. Yeah, I remember this. This is a long time ago, man. The shuttle crashed and the Guardians died. Confused, they must have forgotten. Please return them. It's crucial they die on the moon to fulfill their spiritual journey. Weapons are fully powered. In this case, it's their culture, and they say that the aging is that way. I will trust them, because I think they're correct here. We're simply not used to how they look. The other corner never cease to amaze me. I trust you, Alcia. Thank you. I sense a kindred spirit in you, Captain Janeway. I'm glad to respect our tradition. Accept this polyferronite. May your acts of kindness echo throughout the galaxy. Thank you, Alcia. We'll beam your people over. Farewell. Goodbye, Captain. Album takes us back to Rivas, maximum warp. No effect here, by the way. That's interesting. Rivas is in the other system, isn't he? Yes, he is. Fuel is good. Food is good. Morale is pretty good as well. Surprising after what we just did, because, you know, it's kind of controversial. Captain, 2 K's on rays approaching. Weapons charged. Battle stations. There's 60. We can take them. We can take them.
What are your orders, Captain?
Violence are the orders. Absolute violence. Let's get this weapon.
Starboard side, Captain.
Mr. Kim?
Ability ready, Captain.
Activate.
Ability ready, Captain.
Oops, almost taken out. Mr. Neelix, continue. Orders, let's protect or front, because we got a bit more damage than I want there.
Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
Enemy shield destroyed, perfect. Okay,
Enemy is surrendered, Captain.
perfection, next one. Shield is regenerating, that's fine. We're gonna go with weapons again.
Attack the front, Captain.
I thought they were the same type of ships, apparently not.
Ability ready.
Just again,
Ability
Mr.
ready,
Tuvok.
Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain.
And the weapons are destroyed. Victory again. Nice. And hull status is good. We got some uranium, food, and morale. Good stuff. Captain, reach your destination. Continue, of course. River ship is within hailing range, Captain. Hail them. Captain Janeway, we've been eagerly awaiting your return. We're beaming over Polyferrite, Rivers. We're deeply grateful, Captain. Accept these minerals as token of gratitude. Uranium, food, deuterium, tritanium, and science points are all things I need. Set a course for home. It's time we conduct our journey. Morale up again. Perfection. Innocence. That's enough science. That is enough science to finally do some science. Yes. We need to go to lab. We need to get the laboratory. We need to get science. I'll go for. I rush science tech 3 here. I do. Because if we can get that going, the rest will be a lot easier. So do that. Infantry-wise, we're pretty good with most things. Yeah. I think we're good. I don't think we need any of this here. Sector. We got a mission over there, which I'd like to have a look at. Another nebula. Another trade offer. Captain, reach destination. Return later. First, we're gonna check out that trade offer. If there's anything good in there. No, they wanna get fewer food. We're fine with both. Yep. I'm just hoping to find some more dilithium trades. So, how we're doing at the moment? We got enough food. Tritanium we're good at. We don't need that much of it. The radium is excellent. Or energy is perfection. Or deuterium is really great. And the lithium I like more, but we got a good amount. Science points is the thing we need the most of. That's the thing we're working on at the moment. So we can get from our binaural jailback. So I think we're doing really good. Our ship is mostly, I mean, has not been as repaired and fixed as before ever. So we're doing good. We got everything operational working. And we got an extra snap of our warp core we can activate when we need to. We don't need to, but we can. It's already researched. How much is the next step actually? That's gonna cost a bit. That's gonna wait a bit. Especially the... I don't really care about the tritium. That's kind of fine. Although I do like some storage if I need 100 of it. But the dilithium is our main concern there. But that's doable. Eventually, we'll get there. Science-wise, we got a lot more. We got a lot more things. We got, for example, 2 phaser control rooms. There's the second one. We got 2 shield generators. I'd love to upgrade those because I think the next zone will be a lot more dangerous. But we've been pretty ahead of the curve. I think we've done pretty good today. So with that, I'm going to call it for today because it is time and I have to eat lunch. So I want to thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope you had fun. We have some pretty good things. I mean, having all these heroes around is pretty amazing. None of them have died. No one has their lungs stolen. Like previously. So I think this is a really good place to call it for today. So thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day and see you tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. See you then. Bye-bye. Also, shall I... You know what? Let's send you over to the ferrets. I like the ferrets. The ferrets are cool. Have some ferrets. And you're welcome, Dragon Smoke. You're welcome, mate. And thanks for joining, dude. Thanks for joining. Let's see. There's a ferret rescue being run completely by ants, which is kind of awesome. So they have a stream I'm going to send you over to. And that stream pays for all the things they need to keep the ferrets alive and happy and healthy and everything. So it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, just watching will support them. So have a good rest of your day. Enjoy the Wigglers, and I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye. And for the ones who are on the tubes of you, thank you very much for watching, guys. I need to go. Unfortunately, I can't let you raid this because there's only a Twitch thing. But I appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. And see you later. Bye-bye. If I can find the buttons. Finding buttons will be a good thing. And also, let's give you some music while we're at it. There we go.